nuggets and throw them in the trash.
I can make things move. I can make things move.
I said quarterback shit when I'm I said I said quarterback shit when I'm under the center. Game plan sick, talking under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like we Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything mooey, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogard scot free. Lottie daddy. Fuck with blow shoot, trolling 5 Molly. Kurt, I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far, cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke, then you can't talk. Play a never-ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, trapeze. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, ma, no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah. Badass. That beat for that for your ad is fucking dope.
Oh yeah. I always try to grab a free one from somewhere. Nobody's paid for yet.
The motherfucking violins come in there. That should make me want to plot fucking diabolical schemes.
Scheming.
You know what I mean? That violin came in and made me real sinister feeling like.
That's fitting because my home league fantasy, everybody voted and we were villains now, ultimate villains. Yeah. I went, of course, went with Doom.
Peacock or Doom?
No, just regular Doom.
Okay.
But I uploaded an image of MF Doom for this particular.
I totally would be Castor Troy.
There you go. Yeah, he's in the. So I put like on the theme picture for the league. I put like a collage of a bunch of villains. Castor Troy's in there.
Yeah.
He's doing the looking up at when he grabs the girl's butt face. Yeah. That
Yeah.
one. Yeah, he's doing that face.
You know when they play the guitar?
Great movie. You guys haven't seen Face Off yet. Spoiler alert. Everybody's
I want to take his face
off. They say it in the movie. When the title is in the movie, you know it's a good movie. Like, oh, they did the thing.
Oh my God, I never thought about it like that before.
That's probably why Shawshank Redemption was never a movie I checked out until hella years later. I'm like, bro, you never seen Shaw? I'm like, oh, no.
Is that why it's a controversial
The title sounded bad.
subject to consider Star Wars a good movie? Because Star Wars is never mentioned.
You never say the Star Wars, bro.
Yeah, we're never talking about the Star Wars.
I do believe they say the Empire Strikes Back, don't they? Don't they say that in that movie?
They do say a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
They do have this giant monologue at the beginning.
No one sees those words flying in space.
Mentioned though, not said. Like
somewhere in the galaxy, there's several monologues just traveling.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Emil. We got Chase in the building.
Chase.
Smitty.
Schmitty.
Of course, the ever faithful Ginger Ninja in the house. Happy Friday.
What's down, Denny?
We are
How
here.
you feeling, Denny? You back?
I'm uploading some promotional stuff for my website onto YouTube. That way we can share those videos as well.
I think I came home with an ear infection, right?
Oh, no.
What?
But look at this. I'm a doctor, so I have like amoxicillin on hand. Just like, oh yeah, just do a couple days regimen. You know what I mean?
Just going to take some amoxicillin just in case.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm a doctor.
Get useful tips with Dr. Bogey Hauser.
Yes. Tip number 1, if you're sick, go ahead and pop that thing. This has been a moment with Dr. Bogey. Oh my God, I gotta do shorts like that.
Yeah, I don't even know how the music goes anymore.
I know, right?
We'll get flagged.
They kept flagging us. Damn you, YouTubes.
Haters.
Horrible. You guys got any drafts left? I got like 3 or 4 left, as a matter of fact.
I got one.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Yep.
If only we can just save all the drafts for this like next 2 weeks, my teams would always be awesome.
Yeah, I know, right?
Doesn't it feel that way? You get down to this time of year, and you're like, yeah.
Actually, the draft right before like kickoff starts, there's like some random riser name, and then I take 2 of those guys, and they never pan out. So it's better when I draft.
I decided to do something different
in this pocket. I like drafting in this pocket. Yeah, I always do something different right before like it's supposed to kick off. I don't know why that happens.
It is different.
My best ball team was the first or second team of the year in the whole tournament.
That year, it was definitely up at top. You drafted that winning team.
It was like the first or second league, and that one, I took advantage of all sorts of young rookies at crazy low prices.
Right, like it was like uncanny because a lot of times too, those players were being drafted. They weren't even on the team yet.
Yeah. There's some advantages and disadvantages. Prices is one of them. I think if you participate in drafts early on, sometimes you can get better players at a cheaper price. I know that one year we had a startup, and I was like, it was there was like a methodology going around where running backs were going crazy, and I was zagging the wide receivers. I was like, no,
all day,
and then just like all day taking wide receiver every single
and
time.
I was ending up with like fucking 7th round Nick Chubbs during that time? Because like people,
Yeah,
hated
you never
Chubb.
knew. Yeah, you never knew.
People
if it was
hated Nick
gonna-
Chubb for some reason during that year. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll take Nick Chubb as my one. Well, I have fucking 6 starting receivers.
Those were the good old days. I recognize that wide receivers were going quick too this time around, even though the running backs were nice and competitive and in formality. I felt like the wide receivers were right there.
Sorry about that. I was on the phone. Boss was asking for some bullshit.
It was super predictable. You had Loveland and company at 4 later, and then Bowers, the Bugatti, and then McBride. They were round 2 drafts.
Yeah, I liked the London.
Almost every time.
I mean, Loveland being
Loveland in the 4th.
Yeah, just considering like, and I'm gonna quote you. You know, when we're talking McBride, you know what I mean, we need him to repeat, or at least do so good that everyone else doesn't do as good, and he still finishes as one where we're drafting him at the.
They got nobody else there.
Yeah, we need.
Yeah,
we
when
really
Loveland has a shot
Marv
to finish as the one, and we're not drafting.
And we need
him.
Michael Wilson to take all of the double team pause. And
Marvin Harrison
McBride is a threat because he's a physical mismatch.
Look at
with the defensive back and linebacker, both
on Friday,
situations.
bro. On
He's
that
getting
Friday
out
draft,
play that guy.
last week, I took Marv, and I even contemplated taking Michael Wilson, and I was like, man, let me just take Marv, and then
I would have
I'll double up on Michael Wilson. Then someone takes Michael Wilson because they're smart. And so at the Eastside League draft, I was in that same predicament. I'm like, I'm taking Marv. And I said, fuck that, I'm taking Michael Wilson over Marv. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Sometimes you just got to make a judgment call. These live
I
drafts,
just really don't want to fuck with
any of them.
Cardinals outside of McBride.
It's going to be really good garbage.
Yeah, I mean,
Basura. La basura.
Yeah.
I guess James Conner was a real fantasy asset for a very long time.
On a bad
and Jeremiah
team.
Love is much better. So,
Real quick, shout out to Brandon in the chat. He says, tip, and these are Houston Texans players, do not let Ali Gay, Kayshawn Boutte, and Daniil Hunter stand beside each other in the sideline, especially in that order. Gay,
hold on.
Boutte, Hunter.
Hey, so Brandon, I feel like Brandon wakes up in the middle of the night. He's like, oh, let me write this down.
Yeah. He has the pen and pad right on the nightstand.
He goes right back to sleep. He got a whole whiteboard right next to his bed. I'm like, yo, he be coming up with the funniest shit, dog.
Ginger Ninja says, did the dude in the Chop League think he had to drop his starters already? LOL.
yeah, because he was getting the warning that his
okay.
team was on the verge of being
The
dropped.
poor bastard.
That's
Hold on.
funny. I mean,
Look at this, bro.
this is a
this
funny
my
Shout out to
cousin's
you,
home.
what up, brother?
hella
Listen,
funny
bro,
story,
look,
y'all.
I don't know what this means, right? But my cousin, that's his homie, and he goes, you know, he's like our can't get right, you know what I mean? And I'm like, so what? Like it's his first time playing? He's like, yeah. But you know, he just, you know, he kind of don't get it. And I'm like, like don't get it in life, or like
He's selling
in
it.
fantasy? Because when we, I even asked bro, I said, what happened there? He said, well, it showed my projections was in the if I was in danger of being chopped, so I thought I had to chop people. I'm like, no, we don't ask questions. Don't you take any liberties.
Absolutely
Because
had no
honestly,
idea what's going on.
There was a moment there where I go, hey, Kitteh, I didn't know I had commissioner duties too. So I said, Kitteh, hey, whenever you get a chance, just put this guy made a boo-boo. He just
Fix this guy's team, put all the players back.
right. And then Kitteh's like, there's a brief moment where I'm like, oh, Kitteh's thinking what I'm thinking. Fuck that, I want George Pickens. I'm like, it is a chop suey league. And then at the same time, like, oh, that means we're all going to survive for the second week, no matter what now. So,
We're all here in week 2, baby.
yeah.
So I'm only in that West Side is not even a traditional redraft league because it's a Super Flex 16. I'm in 0 traditional redrafts this year.
This year?
Yeah. Everything is
I
all
have one.
fucking
It's
exotic.
super
I'll
flex
call them.
offense only. We're getting all the guys back together from the original SBI. If you want into Peacock, I think we still got a spot. It's $100.
The SBI?
Yeah.
See what's up. Hold on. I created a job and now I can't find it. Where the fuck did I?
He's so good. You created.
I created like an event on the calendar and like it fucking disappeared. I think I put it on the wrong day. Ah, damn it. Oh well. I'll figure it out. Friday, 5 p.m. No, it should be on the calendar. I hate it when that happens. Anyways, continue. Sorry.
Just you know what I'm thinking? Put it just maybe check next year's same date. Maybe
2026, 5 p.m. I mean, it should be there. I don't understand why it's not showing up. It's super weird.
That's
oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong day. There it is. Okay, let's go.
Look at that. Logic.
I was looking at the wrong day.
That's too much information, Dennis. You don't need to share that you had too much bread out there. How much money would be out on the chop? This is the cool thing about the chop league is because we'll have to make these big boy decisions. It's like,
Spending this money.
spend it or
Spend the spunk and this money.
yeah, you don't. What is it? 500 season fab.
500 smackers.
All right. You know how fast was that 500, right?
Hey, I'll blow through that shit right now. I would have dropped all 5 on George Pickens. Like, fuck, what? Spend it.
There's that
I
clip
mean-
of them on the field. I can't remember what charity or off-field thing that they were doing together, but they were like, "There's no such thing as a 1A, 1B here. We're both the one." That was like, what?
Well, you just
That's
gotta,
cool.
oh,
Say so.
they're like the only 3-legged running back duo you ever seen. You know what I mean? They put the legs there like the 3-legged race. If they had,
You know what was cool about it though? It was CD that said it, and he's the one that's the lifelong cowboy right now.
so far, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, going to year 7.
And then Pickens is the first, whatever. He's looking for a nice
Yeah, he's
payday.
2000. He was a 2 years after guy. Yeah.
He's gonna earn it. I think that Jerry's gonna find a way. He's gonna open up that checkbook and find a way to make it happen. There's no way. I'm already sold. He should have already gotten a discount by having it done by now. Now you gotta
Have you seen
watch him
anyone
play.
take Pickens over CD in any of these joints? I saw it one time.
I just think that there's with the salary cap going up every year that he knows that he's going to be able to pay. He's going to be able to pay up, so he'll do it.
Brandon with a killer comment right here. Created a job and can't find it. You might get elected to government office.
Think about it.
Yeah,
What other
man,
position
shit.
other than quarterback is making as much money as a wide receiver in the NFL right now?
Head coach, fired head coach.
So when we did the Dunning Kruger yesterday, it was all the whole premise was you know, are we in the end of days because of all the crazy catastrophes that are happening and simultaneous wars, right? Like, you know, this is kind of biblical and a lot of ancient texts. So, but I had this cool message that I came up with on the spot. I was like, you know, if you're living in the last days and you truly believe that, right, then we should really be living it up. You know what I mean?
Honestly, yeah.
Instead of just like doomsday prepping, right? Like, fuck it, I'm about to live this bitch up. Don't get it wrong. We got a lot of guns. You know what I mean?
Live every day like it's your last. Wake up, be grateful, be like, the sun is shining, smell the flowers. Try not to let stupid bullshit bother you because, you never know.
You ain't lying. Like, I would.
That's the way I like to look at it.
I feel like I'd be a dead angry motherfucker if I just died right now. I'd be like, man, what the fuck? So much shit I had to do. You know what I mean? Like,
I got a lot of shit to do, but I'm not letting it bother me. If I get it done, I get it done. If not, there's always, hopefully there's tomorrow.
yeah, you wake up tomorrow, you're like, pick up where I left off.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't trying to, I'm not, what's that song? I'm in a hurry to get things done. No, I'm not. I'm not in a hurry to get things done.
Man.
I'm not going to rush till life's no fun. Oh, that's a country song somewhere.
You know what my favorite joint was? I used to post this all the time when I first jumped on Facebook. I used to post Manic Monday all the time on Mondays. And and I even had a Bogey Show series called Manic Monday. Because Mondays were always just a grind, you know what I mean? You get up, bro, it's manic as fuck. But then with the unfortunate uprise of like mental health issues, like manic became not a word like you can just like throw, you know what I mean? Like, all right.
There's a song by Frankie Pulitzer, aka Tom Hardy. It's called Stank Nasty. And in the hook, he says, Frankie only does it on a Monday. So he's like turning it around. Like Mondays are the days to get busy, baby.
Let's go. Hey, shout out to Frankie Pulitzer. And it sounds like he's just an award winner already.
Yeah, man, for real. This album looks, I mean, it sounds good. I had a whole listen through front and back. I'm just going to go ahead and buy the vinyl because it's one of those that instant classic for me. We got Busta Rhymes on the third track. LP's in there from Run the Jewels, Method Man on one of the tracks. So
yeah, man. Damn, he got other bro from Run the Jewels. Dope. You know what's funny? I'm supposed to be a hip hop historian. I never got put on to Run the Jewels. Well, I never listened to Run the Jewels until you were like, bro, Run the Jewels is sick. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty good, man. Killer Mike.
I was like, oh, I've been sleeping on Run the Jewels forever.
Yeah, the way Killer Mike attacks it, it's
Killer Mike is from the Dungeon family. You know what I mean?
Shit.
It's like he's from the Dungeon family. You know what I mean? They produce Outkast, Goody Mob, fucking Organized Noise. That was who else? Shit, Offset from the Migos was part of the Dungeon family. Future as a little kid was part of the Dungeon family. Kind of crazy.
Crazy is one way to put it. I don't think we'll get flagged. I'm just going to put it on mute, but in the background so people can have something to look at while we're here talking. But I guess I can go over some fantasy news in a bit. Give me a second. I'm going to share. Czarface meets...
I mean, you know what's crazy? Fuck football, man. It
hasn't really started yet, right?
We're going to be talking about it for like 8 months straight.
I think the Texans play today. Not even sure.
No, I'm fucking around. If anybody does got any fantasy questions or any
drop them in the chat.
Drop them in the chat. We're kicking it.
Yeah, I'm just pumped. I've been anticipating that album drop for a while now. So
yeah, and you know what's crazy, bro? Is see, I love like living in my own little world, but then like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got someone like you who will expose me to like ill shit. Like, I didn't know who Czarface was or anything.
Well, me either. I heard the shit, and then I was like, I did some research, and I was like, oh shit, this is fucking Inspector from Wu-Tang is in this group, like,
right?
And then I was like, I went back, and I was like, they've been putting music out for like at the time it was like 8 years, but it's been longer than that.
From the producers to the artists that are drawing the fucking comic work,
yeah.
like they're all
all the shit.
People. Like, there's like hitters involved on every angle, and like
they got like ridiculous merch. They're doing toys, comic books, mixing the hip hop with the sports in the comic books, which is fucking dope. You know, because Inspector Deck was one of the first guys that that you heard on a track, like actually referencing comic books in early hip hop back in the day.
That there's a song, I want to say Tyler's on it.
Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, but I can't remember which one. It's on Deck's album though. And first of all, Deck, it was like it has a girl on the hook, a female on the hook, and it was like it takes a real man to cry, like it's some shit like that. Oh, this song is so hard, bro. I'm like, damn, Deck is killing shit, bro.
Yeah, he's been nonstop. He's
57, because he always listen. Raekwon was always my favorite because Raekwon was a luxurious dope dealer. You know what I mean? So, like, I just love the imagery. You know what I mean? At the with the wallabies and the goddamn sheepskin shit with the Cuban big ass chunky Cubans on. You know what I mean? Like, as a kid, that was like a superhero to me. But the one that was gassing the most to me, and he wasn't on everything, was Deck. You know what I mean? Yeah. When people talk about recording Triumph, the title track, it was like, man, Deck went in there first and was like, well, so what are we gonna do now? And it was Ghost like, fuck that. You know what I mean? That's why when you hear Ghost literally comes there, hey yo, fuck that. Look at all these crab niggas way back. No, my miss back. You know what I mean? He went in there was like, man, fuck all y'all niggas is fucking all spooked off of his verse.
So if you haven't heard Czarface meets Ghostface, that's a full album. All the tracks feature Ghostface on it. It's pretty fucking dope.
Oh, word.
Yeah, they put out a whole album like 10 years ago already.
Oh, okay. You didn't tell me this. Ghost came out with Ghost and Ray.
7 years ago. 7 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, right before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Why did I say pandemic like it was cool? Back in the pandemic. It sounded like it was
I was doing stuff during the pandemic.
I
I was taking
back in the
advantage.
pandemic,
As soon as they opened up the doors to go out and do shit, we were taking advantage of all the cheap prices. Nobody was traveling to San Diego.
Nah, bro. Here's the thing, bro. When they opened up the doors, I opened it up, right?
We did staycations almost every weekend. It was dope.
Yeah, for sure.
I had cabin fever. I couldn't even go outside for a little while. I was like, germs. It took me a while to become back. It took me a while to turn back into outside bogey. Inside bogey was having too much fun because it was nice and safe from all the germs.
I mean, we masked up. You know, we had to do whatever was required to be out and about.
I did like dressing up like a makeshift ninja every time.
I was gonna say the ninja.
Yeah, right. You get the personalized whatever the fuck the mask over. I had the Padres one. I rocked that one primarily, and then the N95s. Yeah, those were the days.
The N95s. That's what those things are called. Oh, we lost Bogey to the Matrix. He'll be back.
Oh,
the N95s. Yeah, those are the ones.
I worked at a forge, so in the air there was a lot of dust and debris. So most of the time I had access to that shit permanently. At one point, they became scarcities.
Yeah,
I remember that.
It's crazy. Oops. That is crazy. I'm going to pull up some sleeper fantasy news, I guess, and we can probably hit that in a second. That way we at least cover fantasy football. No, FF news. Here we go.
Fantasy football, man. I swear I could smell the points in the air. I was like, we're so close.
4 days ago. When was the last time we were on? 4 days ago-ish? Let's just recap some. I'll recap some of the news. I'll go back 5 days just in case.
All right. There we go.
All right. We can start with this one in a second. Let me see if Bogey comes back. Nope, he's not here yet. Let me run. Since he's not here, let me run Lee's. Lee's not here today. He has a doctor's appointment with his wife that he has to take care of. If everybody's asking about the ear, that's what's going on. But he will join us again at our next regularly scheduled programming. All right. Cover your ears. We got the loud 9-second ear to the street news thing going on. Here we go. What is up, motherfuckers? Woo! I'm charged up. All right.
Okay, that was Papa Goo.
Oh, okay. Got a phone call.
Yeah, he's gonna jump on. He's like, Bogard, I don't see why I can't convince you to get in this league again. I'm like, that's gonna be really tough. I said, you can jump on the show and try to convince me. Here's the thing. I actually got that we have whatever their draft's on Tuesday. You guys draft on Tuesday for Papa Goose, so I'm gonna push ours to Wednesday then, or maybe later on that Tuesday night. Yeah. I like it to draft.
Derek's salute. Where is Lee? I hear him, but I don't see him. I did my Lee impression.
Oh, did you? Ask for.
That's crazy. You did pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, you get somebody some doctor's appointment, man. Shout out to the ear. Yeah.
I think he might have gone over this a few days ago.
But might have had an ear infection.
And yeah, maybe. First piece of fantasy news is Jake Bobo had season-ending injury. Yeah.
Are they going to start Dart?
Hold on, Super Bowl champion Jake Bobo.
Oh, don't forget to mention that. Almost forgot about that one. He was like an interesting dynasty wide receiver.
Is that the most unforgettable
I wonder
championship?
if Bailey is gonna kill Dart in a preseason game.
Is Bobo with the Giants? I thought he was with the Seahawks.
He was with the Seahawks.
Yeah. Seahawks. Oh shit, that sounded like him. Thank you.
Hey, let me hold on.
I thought you were messing around, Derek. I fooled you.
Hold on. Here's the drop. Let me try it next. Here's the drop. Let me try it.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh man. The year.
Happy freaking fucking Friday, you motherfuckers.
Pretty good. Let's go.
Yeah.
Leah's not here yet. He still has a huge impression on this podcast. The imprint.
And they're like, these guys ain't talking about shit. Where's the lead with the news?
Oh, we got a fancy question coming in from Chase. The draft tonight. Do you guys think it would be a bad move to start double running back and also take Loveland at the 3-4 turn in a full PPR league?
All right. Well,
And,
you know,
are we
you can
talking-
I would probably do the double running back and then forego the Loveland thing. If it's kind
Here's
of
the thing, though, is like, what are the ranges of the double running backs, right? Like, if you're
are they
talking
PPR
about-
backs?
right?
Don't
Like,
forget.
say you get you're able to get a Gibbs or a Bijan or a CMC or a Taylor in the first round,
Yeah.
right? Then you could
But
pair him.
I'm not
with a
ignoring
Hampton.
wide receivers.
If you pair them with a Hampton, I'm not mad at that start. And then you could target an Mbuka or a Tedderosa McMillan, or those guys exist. And Drake London sometimes falls there to the third, just depending if
Yeah.
it's a 10 or a
There's
12.
plenty of opportunities in the first round, depending on your draft position. If you're even if you're in the early position, I'm not afraid of drafting Chase. I think the injury that he had might have been
The best thing,
a sprain or something.
I think that might be the
more
best
than
thing. So they can
anything.
just leave him alone,
Like
put him on a wrap.
Overextended or hyperextended knee.
Is that what they said?
hyperextended.
It was
So,
to the
you
side,
know.
slide backwards. I did see the play, so we got Papa Guru in the house. Who said,
Papa
ligament
Guru.
or anything.
See, I don't know if
What's
you
going
guys
on,
know,
sir?
I'm a doctor, but the
What's up,
knee bends
Papa?
like this.
he synced it up.
Guru.
Bless you.
You know?
Happy Friday, Papa Goo.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to y'all too.
Papa
Let me,
Guru is here on a mission.
Yeah, we need a couple more people to get back or get into the league. JD's in.
We got 800 people in the chat right now. Somebody should sign up.
All right.
Million.
Oh, we got you know who got in last night was old King D.
There you go.
Okay, King.
Yeah,
I
he
see you.
did. I'm glad. I want to thank you, Peacock, for sticking with us.
Hey, I told the guys, whatever I can do to help, and not only that, I'm gonna mess up your league somehow. I'm gonna just do things that you don't expect me to do in the draft. That's for damn sure.
What I told Bogey, I said when you use a defense, then it just creates a little more strategy.
There we go.
Something to walk away from. It's something to embrace and try
Oh
and run.
shit! Talk about strategy, Papa Guru. Why aren't you in our IDP leagues, man?
We have IDPs in the Papa Guru League.
Oh, there we go.
We had them
Oh.
last year.
You
We
just
had
play.
IDP.
You play IDP and team defense.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's a combination going on here.
But we only got two
It's a
IDPs.
very unique formula we got going.
We have two IDPs.
It's got the Cajun spice to it.
It's,
you
it's
got-
actually not
you got
that
the
different than
kicker.
some Yahoo leagues that my brother-in-law plays on.
Sven's league
All
was
right,
just
wait,
like
we got Kitteh here. Now I want Kitteh to get in the league. We got two IDPs and a team defense.
What
And the
about
other-
a kicker?
the what?
You got a kicker too?
No, we didn't. I was gonna put. You know what I was gonna
I
do?
fought him tooth and nail on the
Listen to
kicker
this.
last year.
Okay.
Last year,
Yeah.
Diamond Joe won the league.
We don't need no kicker in there.
No, but
No,
listen
of course
to me.
Diamond Joe would win a kicker.
Diamond Joe told me
I
he
don't-
liked.
I don't doubt that one. I don't doubt that one bit. I bet you he'd love a kicker in all his leagues.
That's what he told me. He liked a kicker. So,
Yeah, he does.
but
He's
then
not
he
lying
dropped
when he
out
says
of the
that.
league.
He
I
said
was thinking
kickers'
of
lives
bringing
matter.
back. I was thinking of adding a kicker in honor of Diamond Joe, and then he drops out the league. So.
Oh man.
Oh, we got Ghost Monkey who's possibly interested. Yeah, Ghost Monkey.
Oh, what up, Ghost?
But I
can link Ghost and Papa Goo together.
There we go.
I'm proud to say I'm just under $1,000, so I'm sticking at $975 this year. I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm gonna do it.
As opposed to every year,
I'm gonna budget myself.
Come on, kid, it's only a $50 buy-in.
Hey,
I know,
Kitteh,
but that would break me. That would break my budget. I know. There's one. Yeah, Bogey already knows the one league that I'll join next, but no.
Yes.
Well, talking to Peacock about it. The thing that's what I like with that defense, Peacock, it gives you like two options. You can try to draft a good defense and stick with them, or you can use like the method that Spencer usually uses is he just goes with like a streaming defense and playing on the matchup each week.
But this is the thing, though. In that league, people are housing 1 and 2 defenses.
2 defenses, yeah.
Oh, you know something else I'm going to do? I might as well say it now.
It's a little bit ridiculous if you ask me. No way, I know how. I saved the defense. Are you kidding me? You have to prioritize it? That's wild.
Wait, listen to this. This is going to be, I'm going to put this in the thing once we get the league ready to go and we got it full and stuff. I'm going to put a rule in, and you're just going to have to abide by it, is I haven't decided yet. As far as quarterbacks,
not a democracy.
As far as quarterbacks, you're going to only be allowed to either roster 3 or 4 quarterbacks on your roster. Because I don't like that idea.
Limit the.
I'm doing 1 quarterback only. I'm going to see if I can get by, baby. Let's go.
One quarterback. Why would you need to have a million of them?
I don't like the idea of people hoarding quarterbacks.
Hey, there's an explosion.
I'm putting like all the top-notch guys in my other flex positions. Screw the quarterback. I'm gonna put my if you can make it to put the defense in the super flex spot.
Well, let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask this to Peacock since he's stuck with me. So now he's a better man now than Bogey since Bogey's
Bogard would probably agree with you even before the.
Well, no, Bogey told me earlier, Peacock. He said, "I want you to like blast me if you come on the show." He's like, "I want you to give me a lot."
Yeah, just shit on me.
Wait, I want to ask Peacock.
Well, because I made a whole hoopla of starting the league because he wanted to do this league last year, and I was like, "Listen, pops, we're gonna make it happen, right?" So we made it happen. I created the league, gave him the commissioner duties, and then I saw what happens when you give Papa Guru the power. He's like,
wait. I want to ask this question of Peacock too. It's funny that what you're saying because last night I was talking to Spencer, and he's like, "Well, last year I wasn't even worried about it, and Bogey's all wanting to come on, we got to do this league for Papa Guru."
Yeah,
and now Bogey leaves the league. He's
I got to set it up. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not, at least.
Listen,
it's diabolical. Are you kidding me? You're like, yeah, I'll join your league.
Let me ask Peacock this question because I'm thinking of this other little thing. Remember, Peacock, in that league, you have a real big roster, like a lot of bench spots.
Yeah, that's what kills me. Cut that bench down a little bit.
Listen to what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of knocking 2 off the bench and changing it to IL spots.
Let's go. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
That killed me last year.
Especially when you had a dead-ass team like I did, and I still got in the playoffs half dead.
Yeah,
me too.
Got in the playoffs.
I mean, you ever checked out your son's teams?
Do what?
In our leagues? Have you ever actually sat there and looked at the teams that your son drafted in our leagues?
No, I don't have access to y'all.
You got to try it.
You
got to ask them. You got to get on Sleeper and then look at some of these teams.
Every fantasy baseball and football league that I've ever been in, Spencer's been in. Because when he got into it about, I don't know, what is that, about 2010 or something when he was pretty young, I've always kind of like tried to help him along.
Young Spence, man.
I've been in all the leagues I've ever been in, he's been in. And I think he would tell you. I'm not saying I've been as good as him, but I've held my own pretty well.
Okay, Papa Guru, I gotta say something. I made the big hoopla last year because if my dad wanted to be in the league, I would be elated. I'd be ecstatic.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool thing. Yeah,
it's fucking awesome. But my dad doesn't give a fuck about playing in the fantasy football league, right? And like, the whole thing. Remember, Spence didn't want to be in it, and it was like, yo, your pops wants to be in the league with you and his boys.
Right, exactly.
So I definitely got on his helmet about it. I'm like, Spencer, goddamn it, you fucking hit that accept. Like, you join that fucking league right now.
And then when he was,
but then when he got in, he goes, hey guys, I can draft at this time. I was like, oh no, that's 2 of my other drafts, by the way. No one heard Bogey.
Well, this year I did everything. I was like, JD, we're gonna accommodate you. We're gonna make sure it's done before you go to Seattle. So there'll be no interference with anything. Yeah. And I asked him yesterday, I said, is it better on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday? He said, well, Wednesday night, I'm going to be getting ready for the leave. So he's like, Tuesday. I said, okay, we'll do it Tuesday. Yeah. So, and then just to make it easier on me, I made Lee as a co-commissioner. So if there's invites and crap, because he's got all y'all's information, he can send out
he's not in it? So hold on. Ear's not in it, but he must be a coach.
Yeah, he's in it. Yeah, Lee's in it.
Okay.
He's in it.
Okay.
Yeah, Lee's still in there.
Man, I've carried his baseball team all year. We kicking ass.
Yeah, and he keeps saying we.
The what?
I got so mad at him the other year. He won 2 titles. I was like, you mean we won 2 titles, Lee?
Well, we didn't win anything in that baseball. You know how that is. You can dominate a league all year, and then in the playoff, you just have one bad.
But here's the thing, though, too, is I told Lee, I was like, I'm gonna help you manage these leagues that I'm not in, or none of us are in, because he was in all these other Yahoo leagues. I'm like, you should be dominating those leagues. So I'd help him draft. You know what I mean? And I'd help him with start sits all year. We won those things. We won 2 out of like the 5 he was in. Here's the thing, right? As I told him, you're supposed to be paying attention to what's going on, how we're doing this. You know what I mean? Instead of taking the victory laps, like, you know what I mean?
Well, Bogey, I've heard
like you're Jake Bobo winning the Super Bowl.
I've heard JD say it, and it's true. Doing a fantasy baseball, that's like work compared to
it's a job
football. Because I mean, that shit's every day. It's like, man, if you're gonna do good, you gotta really be committed.
Steamboat tried to make me sell my soul for like a decade plus. He'd be like, just join this baseball league. You'll love it. You don't even have to watch the games. It's like math. You love math. And I'm like, stop it. I'd be like, because the moment if I got in and I enjoyed myself, it's a wrap, bro. I'm you know what I mean? I'm in now. You know what I mean? You'll see you'll see the bogey league with all the bogey rules that I found.
Where is Lee today?
He had an appointment or something.
Oh, okay. Because I had sent him a text.
We actually have the full detailed report of his appointment.
And he never read my
I'm not sure that there might be
something must be going on with him.
No, he's good. He's good.
Because not only Lee's a good man. I like Lee. Lee is a really good person. But you know who I'll give a shout out to? Is Lee's wife. That's a good lady there.
You got to put up with Lee.
She's awesome. Like, listen,
Catherine,
as many times as I've seen Lee, because like, you know, I'm in Vegas. I'm doing like Vegas bogey things, right? So here and there, I cross paths with Lee, and like he would be on the phone with Catherine and FaceTime. Hey, bogey. Hey, what's up, Catherine? Like, she's awesome.
Oh yeah. I told Lee the other day. I said, "You a lucky man. You a lucky man. You got her."
Cricket says Lee's out there winning husband of the year, making us all look bad.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know.
I don't want that. Listen, I don't need that title.
I don't need that title.
I don't need that title.
I got fantasy titles. I'm trying to win.
I've never talked to Bogey. I've never talked to your wife or Peacock's wife or JD's wife.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, babe. Sure, baby.
And I've just been scrolling, spamming some news for the past couple of days. These are like 4 days old, guys, so don't get too freaked out by some of the news that you see in the comments. I'm just trying to get us caught up out there. That's all. That is all.
Yeah.
Well, wait, let me see. I got to put my damn glasses on to read the.
No, it's David Montgomery, Woody Marks split. That's all. Just little things here and there.
Yeah.
Old news, but we're just covering it up, and then I'll if there's anything new or breaking out.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. The real new news that we would announce.
Like, where is
Michael Penix has been announced the starter.
Right.
That's probably the most notable news. We love this for our Drake Londons and our Kyle Pittsies and the Bijanis, because Bijan definitely is looked for whenever shit goes awry. He's dumping it into Bijan. Like, we like that a lot. So, and if Stefanski, here's the thing, he'll dumb down a QB skill because it's all about opening everything up with that run game. So, we would expect this play action to be some kind of nasty here. Hopefully Penix is some kind of good, because I still don't know what the fuck to think about him outside of the fact that he should pepper London. You know what I mean?
We shall see.
Right? Like, Penix, what is he, like 28? The motherfucker, old as a motherfucker.
Yeah, he came out of college pretty late. Or pretty
Yeah,
late.
he's hard COVID.
All right.
London.
Bogey.
London benefits from Penix.
Let me say something. I see my man Derek commented. I want Derek to get in my league. Come on, Derek, get in the league with me, man. I like my man Derek.
He loves him, Derek.
And a couple.
How many you got in there, Papa Goo?
Ghost Monkey posted, and if he's interested, that'd be cool too. And
I'll definitely I'll link you with Ghost.
Emil, well, no, linking up to Lee. Let Lee handle that. Emil,
I don't think he's connected with Ghost like that, but maybe I'm through Sleeper. But I got the direct line to our man Ghost, man. He's a good dude.
Emil said, "What kind of league is it? Offense only?" No, it's not offense only. It's kind of like it's a super flex, and you have
hybrid,
2 IDP spots and a team defense, and you have a pretty good sized bench. So your draft is pretty important, but there's no kicker, and everything else is pretty much what y'all do. It is one thing. Remember, Bogard said it's half point PPR. It's like split.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember not noticing the change right before the draft last year.
So that way you don't know whether you better to emphasize receivers or running backs. You got to make a decision. It's splitting the difference.
How about this? Y'all have done drafts, right? Like, running backs are favored early this year.
Yes,
usually.
It seems like.
Look at
They all stayed healthy last year.
Look at your old pal Bogey even took Derrick Henry in the second round, and that's 16. That's fucking insane.
Yep. That is. They're being pushed up immensely.
Yeah. And then at that point too, I felt like Derrick Henry at the back of that second round in the 16 was pretty good value. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do that. You know what I mean?
Y'all read that Genty's hurt again, and he suffered another.
No, it was the same one. It was
that was the same one.
The same ankle injury. I'm just going over the news from the last week.
I thought that was something new that he did it again. I'm like, damn, and I'll stay away from
No, this is like news from 3 days ago, and then once I get to like news from yesterday or the day before, then I can voice them out. But this is just getting everybody caught up in the chat right now.
Yeah, appreciate it.
While we talk in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I guess, Bogey, just tell anybody that's interested, they can contact you, and you can like hook them up with Lee, because Lee's got.
How many you got right now, Pops?
The what?
How many so far locked in?
Assuming that Bakes is still showing that he's in, and JD's back in, then I believe we'd only have like two open spots.
There's 2?
I believe just 2, yeah.
Okay, so we got Ghost, and then
if Ghost wants to be in,
there was someone else. There was someone else that just said it too. I know Emil said he was interested. There was somebody else. I need to get Emil's phone number too. I'm just way better at just contacting people directly.
What about your boy that I've always given
Derek.
I always compliment him, the old boy Tino.
Tino might be interested. I'll holler at Tino for sure.
Okay. And
He's already in it.
The guy that says he always wins all his fantasies, Johnny Mitten. He's the one he used.
Oh, Johnny would love it.
Because man, that guy, he was like
Johnny is
he was like
Johnny is the jolliest motherfucker I've ever met. He is like, he's a vacuum for alleged.
Allegedly.
Yeah, let's go, Johnny. Party.
y'all all know your shit, so it's like it's pretty. It's like that kind of league where it just.
And then there's me, who just pretends to know it all. Dunning-Kruger.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got like 6 little pieces of news if you guys want to discuss that's kind of relevant or recent, I guess. The last one we talked about before this, Josh Downs went down with a calf injury. I think I did that in the group chat. Don't know if we mentioned it on Tuesday, but that's another guy that's down for the Colts. But Alec Pierce has been activated off the pup. He's supposed to practice at some time.
Hooray!
We got Luther Burden III groin. He is on track to be available for week 1, supposedly.
How crazy was the panic on Luther that it boosted up Romo Doomsday like a few rounds in this past couple weeks? And that pisses me off because I'm the Rome guy. I have no Rome.
It's hard for me to like mess with I don't know how the wide receiver stuff's going to shake out over there. So I'm just a Caleb guy or a running back guy. I haven't had the chance to grab Loveland because he's too risky usually where he's available. So those are I'm only like a Caleb late or the running backs mid to late rounds. Dead zone.
Loveland is a mini Gronk.
Yeah, I'm just not paying that price for him right now because I don't know how Caleb's going to spread the ball around there and stuff.
At least this is why I love Crook because at least Crook will he's like, listen, I'll do it.
Yeah, sure.
None of us have to worry about it. He goes and he'll take it. People
will be like, but Loveland's going to explode. And I was like, well, I need to see it I'm one of those, like, let me see it a year before. At least they put up the production in the past. It's something like there's,
I guess we are living in this new age era of young tight ends that like are super duper dual threat and they fire right out the gate,
Remember Cole Kmet?
Yeah, and he was a bad motherfucker for a little while. Kmet is actually what they called Egypt back in the days, right?
There you go. As for the Colts, they're taking wide receiver Alex Pierce off the pup. This was yesterday or the day before. So right in line with that other news with Josh Downs.
Yes.
He does look really messed up when he's walking, though. I've seen film on Alec Pierce just walking. It looks not good. It looks like something's clicking every time in his leg.
Are you sure it wasn't a pimp walk?
I mean, maybe. It was the end of that Jay-Z video, which is a reference to that classic.
Yes. It's exactly what I was talking about.
Right, that's what I had pictured in my head as well.
You know what I mean? Will Pimp C just strut, you know what I mean?
All right. The Browns released wide receiver Cedric Tillman. I believe that was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So
the Tillman.
I think he was a possible trade partner, or they were looking at him with the Texans because they were just looking to get something cheap. I know Emil asked me earlier, what's Boute's role going to be with the Texans? A lot of people were thinking he's going to come in and be wide receiver 2. I think he's going to come in and have an opportunity to compete for wide receiver 2. He has to learn the playbook. Xavier Hutchinson's had a great camp. He's got to make room, make way, see what happens. But I think if you're pegging him in as the wide receiver 2 right away, you might be disappointed because it's probably going to take a little while for him to get to that offense.
He definitely has only played in. He's actually one of the rare players that hasn't played in any of those Shanahan or McVay systems somehow, form or another. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he definitely has to learn.
He has to learn a little bit, but he's a good vet. He's not like this huge.
I found a correlation.
Yeah, he's only like 5'11", but he's like a stocky kind of receiver. He has a good deep ball presence. He's burned the Texans like several times, Stingley in particular. So it's might as well like, hey, if this is a guy who can beat Stingley, let's get him away from whatever team might be a playoff contender and put him on our roster. So that's what's happened over there.
I figured out the correlation. Josh McDaniels had what's bruh's name that y'all got? The OC?
Nick Caley.
Caley was he was on the same staff as Josh McDaniels before.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, that's probably why.
I think there's a correlation.
You normally don't get a trade from a conference rival like that, especially one that you faced in the playoffs the year before with it, but they were being honest with Keyshawn. They brought in some other receivers over there, and he was maybe going to be fighting for a roster spot or like a fourth receiver spot. So with the Texans' injury, they just figured he has a better chance to get on the field with Houston. So that's why the trade was made.
I want to name one of my fantasy teams. What did Brandon say earlier?
Gay Butte Hunter.
What was it again?
Gay Butte Hunter.
We're talking about Texas players, okay?
Ali Gay, Keyshawn Butte, Daniel Hunter. That's right. The Packers are signing tight end Jonnu Smith to a 1-year deal. Saw him trending in Players to Trend on Sleeper like crazy. Somebody bid $25 in one of our leagues.
Who signed him?
The Packers as Kraft's backup.
You know who drafted him?
Who drafted Jonnu?
Matt LaFleur when he was there with the Titans.
Okay.
Yeah, Arthur Smith was the tight ends coach. Vrabel was the first year guy, head coach. If I have this all correct.
Okay, makes sense.
Is that an indictment on Kraft's availability?
So Kraft actually came out in the locker room press conference and said that he's cleared for week 1, but they're going to have like training wheels on him that he probably won't really ramp up to full go
That's
until
kind of
week
how I feel about old Jorge Kittle too.
5 or 6. So
probably going to get like a
first,
30-40% snap count.
The first 4 to 6 games, you'll probably see a bit of Jonnu sprinkled in, but I don't think it's going to be enough to take Kraft off the field. I'm sure once Kraft catches a football, he's 100%. You know what I'm saying? He's going out there to make a play.
Once he gets that first couple hits, huh?
Bro, like I was out there playing like I'm at 80, 90%, but when the football touched my hand, like I was going 100%. So it's
muscle memory kicked in.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like you hold off and just jog out of bounds. It's not.
Hold on, guys. I just caught the ball, and I came off this injury.
Don't hit me too hard. Yeah, no, that doesn't happen.
Guys.
That does not happen. Sticking with the Packers, running back Josh Jacobs has been formally charged with 2 misdemeanors related to his May arrest, as per Tom Pelissero. Jacobs faces charges of misdemeanor battery and criminal damage to property. So Packers are preparing for a possible.
He's not representing us correctly.
Yeah, possible suspension. We'll see what happens there. In other news, and I talked about it, or I put it up there earlier. It was like a few days ago. Travion Henderson slipped at practice and had to leave early. He should be good to go for. He should be good to go for week 1.
How stupid does that sound?
Yeah.
Travion Henderson slipped at practice.
Yeah. Come on now.
I know you slipping for sure.
Slipping,
bro.
Slipping.
Can't be slipping, bro.
All right. So to go back to Emil's question about what I think about Butte, I don't think he's starting the season. I dropped him in a league that I drafted him in, and I picked up Xavier Hutchinson. I think it was Spencer's league, the all-in. Specifically for that. Now, Sleeper has him projected at like 8 fantasy points a game, which is ridiculous, and Hutchinson at around 4. I would probably switch that for at least the first month of the season. Yeah, I like him too. People are like, "Oh, he ain't shit." I think Ginger Ninja was like, "He ain't shit." It was like, "Yeah, bro." He was like,
he only catches multiple touchdowns in a game.
Yeah, but he was 4th or 5th receiver last year, and he got bumped up because guys were hurt. And it wasn't like this year. It's a contract year, and he's actually started in like he was in line to be the wide receiver 3. Then Higgins got hurt. Now he's in line to be the wide receiver 2, in my opinion.
So, where we're from, right in the Bay, a bitch is commonly referred to as a hutch.
There you go.
So, like, we might even be like, "Russ, stop it, Hutchinson!" Like, Hutchinson over here acting like a little hutch.
There you go.
I'm just saying, though. Slang is funny everywhere.
Yeah, projected starters for the Texans: Stroud, Montgomery, Nico, Hutchinson, Jalen Noel, Dalton Schultz, and then you have your offensive line: Ariante Ursary, Keelan Rutledge, Evan Brown at center, surprise practice, Ed Ingram, Trent Brown at the other right tackle spot.
You want to know how crazy this is? Is that like, God fucking fantasy, God forbid anything happens to Nico. bro, one of these guys jumps up to the one spot, right? It's like Tank Dell's healthy, he's the one now all of a sudden, right? Like,
yeah, it's really
like,
crazy.
It's so crazy.
It's a big shuffle there. I mean, you might as well grab to pause your Texans. Grab those backup guys there. Even if I got him
have the best floor.
In some leagues, I got a Marlon Klein because if Schultz goes down, he's the tight end with speed, power, pop.
The guy.
Yeah, Marlon Klein, bro. I mean, you're not going to find him in any leagues we're in Dynasty, so don't go fishing. Me and
have one share then.
Cool MC or I don't know somebody else. He has a bunch of.
Let me just have one. Someone give it to me.
Marlon Klein, Lewis Bond. I think if one of the other starters from the Texans goes down, rookie Lewis Bond is the guy to watch. Stovetop Stuffer is actually playing fullback at the moment. He's like third string.
Badass.
Yeah, he's third string tight end. Really.
So that's your guy.
It's Dalton Schultz, the Island of Dr. Foster Moreau, Marlon Klein.
You guys got Foster Moreau there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, right? Isn't that who it is?
Hey, he kind of balls out. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Is it Moreau or it's the other guy? There was another
Dr. Foster Moreau.
Hold on, it was him. Brevin Jordan's still on the team. The Stovetop, and they were all smoking that tight end grass, bro.
Yeah. What? They all just got chopped down somehow.
Well, dude, last year in the playoffs, we didn't have anybody. We had a fullback playing tight end. You know what I mean? So they had to be like, you know what? We need bodies here in the tight end.
Tight end centric OC who's like, I need 10 tight ends.
Exactly. So it's Dalton Schultz, Cade Stover, Marlon Klein, the Island of Foster Moreau, Brevin Jordan, Lewis Hansen, Lane Pryor. We got 8 tight ends on the roster.
Wow. And they're all making the team up.
Maybe.
They're extensions of the offensive line too.
Yeah, if you don't remember last year at certain points of the offense, Cade Stover would come in and we do the stovetop stuffing, the stovetop stuffer, which was our version of the tush push.
Yeah. I love it. The stovetop stuff.
The stovetop stuffer. And he was really good at that shit. He would pick up the first down all the time. So let's roll. But until he got hurt in the playoff game, right? That we needed him the following week, most likely. It was just a mess last year. It was a mess. Our offensive personnel was not aligned for the right type of depth, and then we had a shitty offensive line, and then we had injuries on top of that. So everybody's like, "Man, CJ Stroud's horrible." And honestly, it's like he was taking snaps, and it was like everybody out here is a rookie or third string, and it was just CJ Stroud.
And they just blowing right past the motherfucker.
Yeah, man. So I mean, he probably would have had a better chance throwing the ball into the dirt on a lot of those plays, but at least he was trying.
I mean, you know what's crazy is when you see how bad some of these teams look, it doesn't discourage me at all.
Oh no.
It's preseason, watermelon pops.
Peacock, are you still hearing me?
I can hear you.
All right. I wanted to ask you, what is your, or have you even made it yet? What is your prediction for your Texans this year?
I haven't gone through and run through the schedule and done a win-loss thing, but I think that in Vegas they're at a 9.5 again. So I'll give them the over and give them at least 10 wins. My projection is, or my, what I'd like for them to do is go 13-4 or whatever it is. But chances are that they'll fall somewhere between 10 and 12 wins is my guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't surprise they're only 9.5.
Yeah, they don't have the first place Jacksonville Jaguars record, but it is still, I think, the 7th toughest record or schedule in the NFL. So
yeah, I haven't looked at their actual schedule, but you try to look at schedules. People tend to base it on what the teams did last year, and in the NFL that changes so much from year to year that that a lot of times it's hard to base it. Just I'll
go one by one here, and just that way I can mark it down. And then
if you're telling me 9.5, I would think the over is a good bet.
Yeah, me too. So we got Bills traveling to Houston week 1. I'm going to give that to Houston, the defense, and they just always dominate. Josh Allen, he's never had a top 10 or 12 QB performance fantasy-wise versus the Texans ever. And then they've just gotten better on defense and held him to even less fantasy points over the last couple of years. So I'll give them week 1 win versus the Bills goes to the Texans. Week 2, the Texans are at home versus the slow-starting Bengals and Joe Burrow. Given the history of the Bengals in Houston, I would also give that one to Houston and the Bengals starting off slow. Week 3 at the Colts. Colts usually have our number early in the season. Daniel Jones, I'm going to say it's a close game. We somehow screw it up, and I'll give the Colts a win. So that's our first loss, going 2-1. Now the Cowboys.
I've got Peacock over the Texans. Sorry.
And then we got the Cowboys coming to town week 4, big rivalry game. Texans are probably looking past the Colts a little bit, had a slip up. You're not going to have DeMeco Ryans lose 2 games in a row, especially to the Cowboys. I'll give the Texans the win there. Then the Texans travel to Tennessee to face the Titans, who, remember, the Titans suck. So that's week 4.
Oh, I seen that. I see what you do there. Remember, the Titans suck.
Week 6, the Texans travel to Jacksonville. If this game is in London, I will give the Jaguars the win. So let's just assume that.
You guys are in London this year.
Reverse jinx that one, and I'll say that we split with the Jaguars and the Jaguars win. I'll give you some credit there, just because it's early in the season.
100%. You guys are in London in that game, and I'll give you guys the home field advantage there.
There we go. We come back the following week, but we're at home versus the Giants. Probably a little bit of jet lag, and we come out with a win there. So that's the 5th win, 5-2 right here, heading into the bye week. The Texans get 2 weeks to prepare for the Chargers in LA. I think 2 weeks of preparation versus Justin Herbert and whatever he has going. He's another one. He's another one that plays like Josh Allen when he faces the Houston Texans defense, throwing 4 interceptions in one single game. And that's just, that's like the norm. I think he's average versus Houston. So I'll give Houston the win there. Sorry, Lee, especially with 2 weeks. Then they're on the road. They take on the Browns over there. That's another win. Then they have a Thursday night football unveiling the rivalry uniforms at home versus the Colts. That's another win at home. Week 12, they host the Ravens in Lamar. The Ravens will get revenge for last year's 44-10 loss at MetLife. And so give the Texans their 3rd loss of the season right there. Then we have a Sunday night football rematch versus the Steelers, which was a playoff game last year. We saw the Texans defense completely dominate Aaron Rodgers. I think that happens again. Texans pick up their 9th win. Then they travel to Washington and face the Commanders, depending on the health of Jaden Daniels. I'll say that's a tough game on the road. We'll give the Texans their 4th loss. Why not? Then the Texans host the Jacksonville Jaguars, revenge time. They pick up their 10th win of the season. Thursday night football versus the Eagles, going to be a tough game. In Philadelphia, let's give the Texans their 5th loss there. Then Monday Night Football versus the Packers. Do they lose 2 in a row? I'm going to say no. I'm going to give the Texans the win over the Packers because they lost by a field goal last year in Green Bay. So revenge time on Monday night. And then a Week 18 game versus the Titans that doesn't mean shit. Texans back up, still win. That puts them at 12-5.
All right. You pretty similar. I was thinking 11 is what I was thinking. Not going through it game by game, just on how good I think they are. Their defense is really good. That I just figured to me, over the 9.5 seems like a good bet. That must be juice to the over, huh?
Yeah,
I don't know. Pay like $1 minus $1.50 to get to over the 9.5, huh?
Let me check the websites.
The interwebs.
When they say 9.5, it's always, well, how are the odds juiced relative to that total?
What game is that with the 9.5?
No, we're talking about the win total for the Texans for the season.
Oh, this is easy. It's easy to get that total.
Well, that's what I said. I love the over on that.
But see, here's the thing, though. I feel like when the Vegas says 9.5, they view them as potentially being a 12-14 win team. Like, you know what I mean? So if they're strong on that being the threshold, they're going to set that line. Vegas doesn't play. Like, they got Columbia fucking university fucking mathematicians.
Exactly. They run every algorithm.
They got AI making these odds. Yeah, and I think I would take that over. And the over is not money. You wouldn't win money taking the over on that. You know what I mean? You win money, but you're not.
I'm gonna guess Peacock. It's about minus 140, but I have no idea. I'm just guessing.
Might even be minus 200, bro. If you go the over on the.
They usually don't go that high on. Just
it will on a defense like that. 180. Listen, yes.
Yeah, most sites are saying that they're going to hit the over.
The
on
Vikings defense got 9 wins for that team last year.
There's a site I go to
The
sometimes.
Vikings was
It's
the
Vegas
money.
Insider,
Oh,
and it gives you like several of the different sports books or something.
I'm gonna
Showing
call
you.
Derek. Derek, where
Because
he
if you're
lives
gonna
at.
bet something like that, that's like a lot of things. If you're gonna bet a season-long thing like that, you better shop around because sometimes you can get a better price at different sports books. So it's always good if you're gonna bet any amount of money, you ought to shop around and try and get the best price. Let's see if I pull that. If I just let me see if that comes up.
There you go. I just posted some verbiage from one of the sites. I'm not going to say what it is, but
Are you guys fans of cows?
they shared the thought process. 93% of bets for 97% of the handle on Houston to go over the 9.5 win total.
No one likes calzones here.
All right, here's the one I'm talking about. They give
Oh,
you
you didn't
four
even hear me.
of the biggest sites. Let's see, there's Vegas Insider. Let's see where the Texans.
Right.
Just don't mention any of the websites or say they were. This is just for.
All right,
yeah.
one of them has over
fine.
9.5
Right.
at minus 145. So that's pretty similar to what I was saying. Another one has over 9.5 minus 170, and another one has over 9.5 minus 148. Then they have one. I don't even know why they post this. This is kind of stupid. This is if you want to like move it a lot. It has minus over 6.5 minus 1,000. But it's like, why are they even showing that? We want to see the actual real win total, not where you moving it 2 or 3. I mean, obviously over 6.5, but you're laying 1,000, so you laying 10.
Yeah, so you're trying to tease.
Yeah, I mean that's all well and good, but I mean, damn, you're gonna have to bet $1,000 to win 100.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
last year we were getting plus money on over 8.5.
Oh, I don't know who this site is, but they do that on a lot of the teams. They have like this tease deal where it's
that's just the norm. Like that's been a thing forever. Just you can tease the number up to whatever you want.
No, I know, but I don't know why they're showing that. All the other books are showing the actual real win total. Where it's close to even is what it's going to be. Like they try to put the win total where it's as close to even money as they can get it.
Of course,
and that's really the actual real win. What they think how many they think they're going to win. But it's funny they do a half on everybody, so you can't have a tie. Rather than saying like for the Texans, rather than saying 9 even money, do 9.5, and you got to go minus 145.
Are we in a scenario where when you talk about Vegas and odds and stuff like that, we're always in a scenario where they don't know what to do with the Cowboys because like the Cowboys fans are gonna inflate hella shit. You know what I mean?
The Cowboys are the same as the Texans, minus over 9.5. And they're not quite as juiced. They're basically even money. They're minus 110, minus 105.
Yeah.
I mean,
versus what's the Texans 140?
Yeah, they were more around one was 140. I think one was 140.
That makes total sense. If CJ Stroud was like a 4,500 yard passer and things like that, that shit would be like 180, 200.
Or they'd have it at 10.5 instead of 9.5.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And the Saints, my Saints are 7.5, and they're like minus 120 something. 120.
So Vegas does like you guys a lot.
Put all the money.
We've had so many damn injuries though in the preseason. It's like we can't even have a practice without somebody getting hurt. It seems like.
Yeah, really?
Contact these guys.
We're going to war with a substation.
I think Bogey. The Saints and the 49ers would be in the running where seems like they get the most guys hurt.
Nah, it's the Jets and the Browns actually.
Is it? Okay.
No, for real. We actually looked this up. The Niners are up there though in the past, but it's only since 2017 since the substation.
Well, that's what I mean. That's been a while. That's almost 10 years. 2017.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. For some reason though, the Browns and the Jets, they're hella up there too.
Well, if I end up with your boy that we were talking about today, I hope he can have one of his healthy years.
That's a high win total for
So
the
we got.
Vikings.
So it looks like you might got Ghost locked in, right? So I'll lock you in with Ghost, and then I'll holler at Derek too, see if he's interested.
What, Ghost said he wants to do it?
Well, he put it in the chat earlier.
Oh, okay.
He was like, "Do y'all need players?" Question mark. You seemed somewhat interested.
Yeah,
Let's see, what are your 49ers? Let's pull up your 49ers, Bogard.
Go ahead.
Looking at this.
Let's go.
I've got the thing pulled up here where it shows the big four sports books, which y'all said don't mention their names. And I don't want to mention their names because to me they kind of shysters to some.
They all the names.
But the 49ers, 10.5. Well, they're kind of weird the way they got the 49ers. One of them has.
It's because the money people are going to I feel like the plus money's in the under.
They got them
The
10.5.
Won the money.
But the 10.5 on the Niners is actually more to the under because you're getting plus.
Yeah.
If you bet over
Right,
10.5, you get
the plus money is taking the under.
plus 115 or plus 130 on over 10.5. Another one has them at 9.5, and you only have to go minus 134. If I was going to bet the Niners, I'd use that one. I'd go over to 9.5 and have to lay a slight amount. Because then if they win 10, you win. It's the other way. If they win 10, you lose. So.
Or if you just are aware of the substation, go to the 10.5 a joint and take the under. Yeah. Because, like, if we die out there, and when I say unalive, I mean, like, metaphorically, everyone knows. I'm just got to say that for YouTube purposes. We go out there and we all just fucking croak. You know what I mean? It's goddamn good money taking the under. You know what I mean? It's good money taking the under. People expect the Niners to get at least 11 wins. I mean, shit, 10 wins. 10 wins, that under still hits, and we could be a wild card still. You know what I mean? It's like the best of both worlds.
I think JD said he wasn't going to be on today, right? Because he was doing. I think he said it was his son.
Yeah, he said he was going to bring you on his show.
Birthday. Wasn't it his son's birthday? I think?
Oh yeah, that too. But I think
Bogey, let's wish out a happy birthday to JD's son.
Yeah, man. Shout out to happy birthday to son, man.
I don't know how old his son is, but
he's turning 13 or 14.
I think he's like 13 or 14. Yeah.
That's about the same age as your son, isn't it, Peacock?
Yeah, that's the only reason why I knew.
I think he's on it, but his son is 13 right now.
Bogey, your son's a little youngster. He's like 7 or something, 8.
Yeah, and he's about half my size right now. I'm like,
I forgot his age, but I know
there's height in my family. I just didn't get it, so hopefully he got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hopefully he springs up there as he grows.
I mean, he's half my size right now. It's kind of crazy. He's like 55-ish pounds. Like when my son just in the morning I get him up for school. He's kind of walking like a zombie. So I'm always like from the back holding him like this. I'm like, he's getting yokey. Like I'm like, I've been trying to get
my oldest sister's son. Her husband, his dad was like around 6 feet. And she's like, I think 5'9".
Mm-hmm.
She's not real short for a woman or anything. And yet her son is like 5'7" or something. I don't know how he ended up.
How old is he?
But I think they claim some of that stuff skips a generation or something.
Yeah. I mean, my dad is taller than me. He's 5'8". I'm 5'7". But his brother is 6 foot, my Uncle Pete. And then their dad was 6 foot, and then the uncles were like 6'1" and 6'2", and I'm like, so there's height on that side, and I just didn't get it, or my dad.
Yeah, you can't predict that. It's like trying to predict your hair, how much hair you're gonna have compared to a parent or something. You never know how that's gonna play out.
See, and that's the thing too with hair is like, God forbid it ever starts falling out on me. I'll just shave my head bald. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, my hair. I had a nice head of hair most of my life, and in the last few years, it started getting like thinner and thinner at the top. But I'm 65, so I guess I was pretty good because I've seen some men where they losing their hair at 30 years old and shit.
My pops just turned 70 on the 14th. Love you, Dad. He got a full head of hair. His shit's banging right now too. Like,
Oh, my dad had a nice amount of hair, and he died. He was almost 96. So you never know.
I know. I've been looking at my dad's hair. I'm like, okay. I'm like, word. You know what I mean? It looks like we're in the clear.
Yeah, so you never know. But don't ever count on it, Logie.
Yeah, no. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, look at this. Then there's guys like Diamond Joe, who has a full head of nice hair. He just grows it out. But he, like, this is no joke. He wants to get into wigs. He's like, bro, why aren't we wearing wigs? It's like, you know, we wear hats and shit. Fuck it, I want to wear wigs. And like, he was
he was wearing some kind of wig on y'all.
Yeah, he was. And that wig went on tour. At one point, I had that wig.
Like, oh, he's got a lot of hair. That's probably his hair. Since Spencer, there's no way that's his hair. That's some wig he's wearing.
Hey, look at this. It's so funny because that wig went on tour. Everyone was wearing that wig. And when I got my hands on that wig, I was wearing a collar shirt and I just stuffed it right here, looking like I had the greasy ass fucking chest hair. Just Diamond Joe's a fool. I love him.
If you talk to him, why'd he get out of the Papa Guru? He won the damn league last year.
Me and him definitely slimmed down like a dozen leagues.
Just trying to cut back?
Yeah. And it's nothing personal. I mean, last year, I told you earlier.
Anything
last year I wanted to. Yeah, no. I said it's nothing personal to any of the leagues.
Oh, you know what I wanted to ask you? Well, maybe I don't know if I should ask you this on the show. I don't guess it really matters. I was gonna say, like, you know, I come on y'all. You know, I'm on. Like you had even told me one time. You said, "Were you part of the Gen Wealth Network?"
Yeah, come on.
I'm on a lot and everything.
You're damn right. You're part of this shit.
That what I was gonna say is, y'all need to include me in that little group text thing.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
You about to get spammed all day long, just so you know.
I think trying to remember who created it, because whoever created it can
it might have been Dennis.
Yeah, let's add Papa Guru. Why the fuck not? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Spencer said, he's like, man, you've been on that show a lot. He's like, they like it.
Yeah. You know what's funny too is like it wasn't even. I love organic things. Like it just happens organically, and like, you know, me and you would always talk, and then like, you know, remember with me and Spencer, I was like a regular on Spencer's show.
Right, I remember we'd be going to eat, and he'd get you on the phone, and we'd be talking.
Right, and then it was like when Spencer was like last year, he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take an extended break because of work and whatnot." I was like, "Yeah, no worries." And like it simultaneously was with when you coming on all the time, and like, you know, I mean, the Gen Wealth Net it literally stands for generational wealth. Like, you know, we get a kick out of that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we rocking with it's family for real. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And that's why it was so hard to get that league going for you.
And y'all like to do, I call y'all's, a lot of y'all's shows are kind of like what I call free flowing. Y'all talk about all kind of stuff. And, you know, I've been around a long time, so I can usually, you know, talk about. Yeah,
you're a plethora of knowledge.
And especially if you like sports, because I've always loved sports.
You know, and JD will tell you this, you know, we always point out the fact that, man, when you got the OGs around, they got something to say, and we got to listen to the OGs because they've been through it. So we're getting this good game. You know what I mean? That's how I always felt like, because growing up, I didn't listen to the older cats. Motherfuckers my age laced my boots. You know what I mean?
They always used to say when I was little, you should respect your elders. They usually have something good to say. Like they got
like, you know what I mean? If they feel compelled to tell you something, we probably should listen. You know what I mean? Like, hey, listen here, youngster. I see what you're doing, but you know, XYZ and fill in the blank, right?
I mean, I'm not bragging or anything, but I see. I mean, maybe I am bragging, but I feel like I kind of helped impart some of my knowledge into Spencer. You know that.
Come on, I mean, duh. It's ancestral at that point. It's in his genetics.
I mean, he's like
the apple does not fall far from the tree whatsoever.
because he's really knowledgeable for his age when it comes to sports and sports history. You know, I am with the history stuff. That
he tripped me out when I first met him because he was a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, kid, you know your shit. Come with us. You know what I mean? Let's go over here and have fun. You know what I mean? Like, well, because you know, when the part of what we do in this is just to have. See, now we just have more free flowing combos. Back then too, it was like you couldn't come and sit with us unless you knew your shit. You would get ate alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of those shows back then were in like quarantine. So, you know, it's a real aggressive and drunk show. You know what I mean? Like, we're having some debates here.
Free form, free flow.
Yeah, you know.
That's what I call y'all free flowing. It's like y'all can talk about it. Y'all, you never know where it's gonna go.
So, I got this guy KD, right? Shout out to my man K Dog. He from the Ninth Ward, down there in NOLA, and he coined this phrase. He calls it the bogey verse, right? Because I just got individuals from everywhere, and like so he came to Vegas last weekend. And at any given moment, you got fools from Philly, you got fools from New Orleans, Sacramento, all over the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? You got fools from Texas. You got a couple guys from Massachusetts. You got somebody from Arizona, Chicago. You know what I mean? Like we're just all from everywhere coming together, and all it takes is a common denominator to bring people together, and then you realize how similar in all the things that we like and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? And it just takes that one common denominator, and then even if you remove at one point that common denominator, it doesn't matter at that point because you found the individuals.
But I like most too. Like some shows, I remember we get into a lot of like music stuff, and you know I'm a big music guy.
Yeah.
I've got a pretty good knowledge of older music and stuff that I love talking to you. Remember when I got you to listen to that Neil Young song?
Yeah, come on.
After the Gold Rush.
Hell yeah! I ain't never heard that one yet. Even that whole album. Because
that is an unbelievable.
Because me, I love I grew up in the playlist era, so to speak. When it comes to older music, like I just go find the old stuff that I like, and you know what I mean. I take the individual songs. I like Heart of Gold is my shit, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Heart of Gold is that harmonica. That harmonica on there just like makes
he was with that. He called his band was Crazy Horse, Neil Young and Crazy Horse. But
do you like the Americas?
The Americas.
Yeah, you know, I've been through the desert.
Oh, you mean America? They were called America.
Get out of the rain.
Yeah, I like them okay.
In the desert.
I wasn't like wild about them.
Yeah.
They didn't really do a lot.
Ooh, you like Steely Dan?
The what?
Steely Dan?
I was okay with Steely Dan. You know who my band is? That I
Rolling Stones.
Oh yeah, they the greatest band of all time. Because they've made a lot of great music, but they've such a good live band. They've always been good. They've been able to translate.
What is he, 80 now?
Jagger was born in 43. So what is that? He'll be he's 82. He can still grab his leg and hold it right here. Like, oh, he's unbelievable. He's unbelievable how good he can still in his voice.
He's still out there shucking and jiving.
They just came out with a new album, that one Foreign Tongues. You need to check some of the songs out on that. That's a really good album. I told Spencer I think it's one of the best albums they've made in a long time.
And they still got, and Keith is still all of them.
Yeah, Keith Richards is still there. Yeah.
Wow.
He's almost the same age too. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Keith Richards, is this the Keith Richards story? He worked at a plant that pressed joints and crushed his fingers at one point?
No, he said something where I read about that. He said when he was a kid, there was something where they were moving because he grew up in
he crushed his fingers
after World War II. After World War II, when London had been bombed by the Germans. And he was playing, and they did something where they were moving these big rocks, and a rock like smashed one of his fingers bad.
Yes, but it allows him to play a certain way now.
Yeah, he does this open tuning. I'm not a musician.
Yeah.
I don't exactly understand it, but yeah, he's got a more unique way of doing his guitar stuff.
Okay. Were you into the hair bands at all in real time?
Well, tell me
like Van Halen and
I was okay. They were kind of came in a little bit.
Jump? You like Jump?
A little bit after.
The hair bands to me is like Def Leppard and Motley Crue. And like,
Yeah, I was.
The guitarist in Van Halen.
Or like a little.
He
like where the guys look like girls,
as a
bro.
guitarist, like fuck their music, but him as a guitarist, is it Eddie?
You know who I appreciated later that I didn't like
Hendrix?
Ford.
No, I always loved Hendrix, but I'm talking about a band that got to be big, but they didn't last long. But they made some pretty good stuff. Was Nirvana?
Well, they didn't last long because
because he died,
obviously.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and if you think about it too, Dave Grohl went on to do the Foo Fighters.
Oh yeah, the Foo Fighters are pretty good. So
I always felt like that was,
Spencer. Let's see, this was in 2000 and.
Spencer's a big Beatles guy, and I know he loves. So at one point, I said, "Have you ever heard About a Girl by Nirvana?" And he's like, "Probably." And I said, "This is total," because like Spencer, Kurt Cobain grew up loving John Lennon, just loving the Beatles, but specifically Lennon. You know what I mean? And if you listen to About a Girl, that is totally his Beatles song, totally his homage to John Lennon, like just stylistically. The way the song is formatted, the way it's written, the chords they're playing, like it's totally the Beatles.
Well, listen, this was 2013. So at this point, Spencer would have been 15. And they had a episode of Saturday Night Live. It was the final episode of that season, so it would have been in May. And the guest host was Mick Jagger.
Oh, nice.
And the band was the Foo Fighters.
Sick.
And Jagger did.
He covered Nirvana joints with the Foo Fighters.
No, they did the Stone song. It's Only Rock and Roll.
Oh, okay.
And the Foo Fighters.
It's only rock and roll, and I like it.
Yeah, did it with Mick Jagger.
And
cool. What was so cool though, Muggy? Jagger was in a lot of the skits. He was. I don't know. If
he's funny.
He's been in several movies over the years.
Yeah, Jagger's a thing. He's like his own thing.
He's like the epitome of cool.
He's the greatest front.
Skinny little sack of bones still doing shit.
How about this?
Rock and roll. He's the greatest.
The Nirvana Unplugged album is phenomenal.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, the MTV Unplugged one. Lake of Fire is my favorite joint on that shit. Where the bad folks go when they die.
David Bowie.
He did a on that Unplugged Nirvana, they have this song. What is it?
Man,
last night or something.
Oh yeah, it's a cover.
Oh, I love that song. His emotion in that song is like incredible.
Really good.
Oh yeah.
My son is all into it.
On there.
He's going into his Kurt Cobain era because of the Batman movie.
And that was a cover song they did at that old blues guy, Lead Belly or something.
Oh really? So that wasn't a Bowie original. You know your face to face with the man who sold the world.
Okay, I love the old blues. You know, I love the old blues stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why you're akin to Rolling Stones, because I'm gonna be honest, they took a lot of their stuff from Mississippi Blues, Muddy Waters type shit.
I saw a concert at the House of Blues in New Orleans. It was Eric Clapton, and he had just done this tribute album called Nothing But the Blues, and it was all like his tribute to all this old like Mississippi.
Eric Clapton's a bad Jewish motherfucker.
And Clapton he loves it. I mean, he really respects the old blues guys. And Clapton, he's a great.
His whole thing comes from American blues.
I mean, he's
from
Clapton is a great guitar player.
He's badass.
Oh, he's badass.
She don't mind. Cocaine.
One of my favorite songs. I wasn't ever. I'll say this. I was never like much of a dancer. But my favorite slow dance song before I got married with my wife.
She's wonderful tonight.
Wonderful tonight. Yeah. I used to like to dance.
You look wonderful tonight. She puts on her makeup.
If I wasn't even dancing, if they played that,
that's one of those
ones.
ones.
Like, oh, we gotta.
And when she asked me,
oh yeah,
you look alright. Oh, that's one of those. That's like an old play. I didn't know you was a player, Papa Guru. That's one of the old player joints right there.
Player.
You gotta throw that Clapton on. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I love that. Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
I love Clapton. You probably don't remember this, because this was even a little before my time.
Because I probably wasn't alive
later when Clapton was with that band called Cream. They
dude.
only did like 3 or 4 albums.
In a white room with black curtains.
Sunshine of Your Love.
Yeah, dude, that's my shit. I love Cream. When I was in 7th grade, I discovered Cream.
So, see, that's what's crazy. Awesome. I didn't know that wasn't.
And then I thought they were black, bro.
Bogey, that was a 3-man band. Eric Clapton on guitar, Jack Bruce on bass, and Ginger Baker on drums. I don't know why I remember the names. But
the first time I heard Cream, I thought they were black. I was like, this is too good.
Badass.
They did a song. I had an album that I had bought because at one point I had this awesome album collection.
I'll be with you till my rivers dry.
I had most of their shit. And they had an album. It was called Heavy Cream. And it was a double album, and it was like the best of Cream.
Pour that in to your coffee.
Okay, like a greatest hits.
But, if you like them, Peacock, did you ever hear a song by Cream? It's called "Born Under a Bad Sign."
Oh yes, I've heard of "Born Under Bad." That's
it's like if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. I was born under a bad sign.
Good song, good stuff. My dad put me onto those when we were first able to.
Bogey would be into "Born Under a Bad Sign."
When burning CDs first became a thing, my dad was like, "I need you to burn me a '70s album."
I think about like Eric Clapton's life. Like
he got hooked into heroin like a lot.
Yeah, heroin, cocaine. His son fell off the building. Like, I mean that's.
When he did that.
That song,
Son, that was a beautiful.
That song is so beautiful.
Tears to Heaven or something. Yeah, that's a beautiful song.
Damn, how does it go? It's like the lyrics is like, "Would you recognize me?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If I seen you in heaven.
That
song's
really,
it makes me want to
emotion. Yeah.
Oh man.
Can you imagine that?
He's living on a fucking building top in New York, and the sun's
in like a high-rise apartment.
No.
Oh, that's. I have to have gone through that.
I know, right?
Always said this. Eric Clapton, and they thought about it, and he's even talked about it some. He would have been awesome if because he said he liked them and they got along good. And he could have been like the lead guitar guy for the Stones because he loves the blues, and they influence. But
Keith Richards, he just keeps on kicking.
But Richards is more good like on rhythm guitar.
Dude, he outlived Bones.
I always ask Peacock. The Peacock always remembers this guy's name. You remember the Youngston and Ozzy? The guy the poor kid died in the plane crash. But he was like
the original
one of those crazy, like innovative guitarists, like hella young.
The original
guitarist, might have been like 19 or 20. But just that
Randy Rhoads?
The Crazy Train album, he did all the guitar work on that whole album. That kid
Can you hear me?
And he was an American kid.
Can't hear me. Randy Rhoads.
I can't remember the story how they found this kid. They might even found him when he was like
I've heard it. Yeah, I know Randy Rhoads.
There it is. That's the name. Thank you.
I don't think Bogard can hear me.
Maybe not. Can you hear me, Bogey?
Yeah, I can't hear Peacock. I thought he was still on mute.
It's all good. No, I'm definitely not on mute. But I was trying to tell you it's Randy Rhoads.
When I was like, let's see, I guess I was about 13, 14. One of my older sisters, I have 4 older sisters, and one of them had the album Paranoid by Black Sabbath. And that was the first Black Sabbath that I got exposed to. With Iron Man.
That's so weird. I couldn't hear Peacock. I thought you were just like working back there.
Well, I am, but I don't have my thing on mute at the moment because my coworker took his second lunch.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's really cool. Do you like that? You like them? Peacock, Black Sabbath.
Black
You like
Sabbath.
Black
We got some
Oh yeah, I love Black Sabbath. I love Black Sabbath. There's a song by Ozzy. It's one of my favorites. It's like a deeper cut. It's called Sweet Leaf. Check that one out. Oh my sweet leaf. He's talking about the sweet leaf. It's
You
great.
like more
Oh,
pins.
you know what I love? This is so chalk, but I love changes.
Oh, that's a good one. Changes.
Changes.
About these changes.
That shit is so good.
Went down a rabbit hole last night. People forgetting about Texans knocking Josh Allen out of the playoffs in Houston in 2019. That was Deshaun Watson year. No, dude. Trust me, I know all about it. If you have Josh Allen week 1 in a 1 QB league, consider streaming another quarter. Just consider it. Not saying to do it.
Or in a Survivor League.
Or in a Survivor League, don't pick the Bills. Do not pick the Bills in a Survivor League week 1, I don't think. Like it's risky business playing in Houston week 1 where defenses are usually ahead of the game, and then Josh Allen has a horrible history of playing in Houston. Maybe he shakes it. But I don't think so.
I'm remembering this game in 2019.
Yeah, he all he had to do was run for a first down, and he throws the ball away and fumbles
He
it.
laterals it to no one.
To nobody, yeah, because he was so scared.
He was such a fucking wet behind the ear. I used to call him a dumbass.
Well, look at the way he played the last 2 times he faced Houston's now defense. He kind of looked like that again.
Here's the thing, too. Do you remember my early nickname for Deshaun Watson was Black Jesus? Because
Yes, I do.
he had got kicked. He had got kicked in the eye, and then he had to grant himself vision, and then perpetual light shined upon Duke Johnson. He found him. That shit was crazy.
Was it Duke Johnson? I think it was actually somebody else.
Was it not Duke Johnson?
It might have been a third somebody Taylor, if I'm not mistaken. It was just some rando dude. But anyway, needless to say, it was the third down passing back.
Johnson.
It was a third down passing back, from what I remember.
Yeah, the Duke of Earl.
I don't think it was the Duke on that one particular play. No, it was. I'm telling you, it was like when you throw in Dare Agumawale.
Right in his eye.
It was one of those. Duke Johnson and Hyde, but it wasn't either one of those guys. It was the third string running back. His name was Taylor or some shit, if I recall correctly. Right. On that back in 2019. Yeah, let me see. Watch, I'm gonna find it because I'm just fucking pissed. 2019.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom.
Bogey, you remember that song we was kind of talking about it? It's on the Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd album. That one called Brain Damage.
Yeah,
I've heard it all. I don't remember it in particular.
The lunatic is in your head.
The lunatic.
The lunatic is on the grass.
It's on the grass.
I love that.
The lunatic is in the hall.
Taiwan Jones. I knew I was right. Taiwan Jones, not Taylor, but
Taiwan Jones.
Taiwan Jones is the guy who got that little flip back pass.
Shit, let's
picked up 60 yards on the little
heard that name in forever.
Dish scramble. But I knew it wasn't one of those other guys.
Bogey, you get me going down the 2 rabbit holes, sports and music, and I love it.
Come on, this is what the show's about, right?
And you know what I appreciate with you, Bogey?
Hey, Brandon, if you get a chance, Brandon, check out some of my hats. Look, we got a $20 H-Town white rope hat. I got a $25 embroidered hat over here.
Fucking badass.
In various colors with the new stuff. These are embroidered, by the way, and you can pick all these different color combos. You got the black and white, all white, black and blue, the all red.
Let me go grab one of the joints.
No, these are Texans. These are Texans joints. But I mean, if you want to, it's cool, isn't it? Oh, you mean one of the ones that you got? I got you. We got this one also, the embroidered white logo up on there. And I'll throw something in on the back in a while. But I just launched these recently or this morning. But these look good. If you don't want to spend I think they're probably $40 on the damn team website at the moment. Just crazy. Crazy work. They're trying to work us over. And then, of course, they got some Be Someone and the Texans defense that pairs really cool with some of these hats. You can do hats and shirts. I got one sweater right now that Be Someone with the For the H in the background. And then the For the H shirts front and back, $25. And for your lady, you can get embroidered For the H Texans crop top right there. If they like embroidered shit, my wife will only buy embroidered stuff apparently, so I have to put it up there. But check out the new website, everybody. Neon Peacock. It's a neon-peacock-shop.4thwall. I know it's long. Just copy and paste. There is a QR code up in the corner of this stream as well. You can just hit that QR code up on your right on the top left, and boom, we're good to go. Each time they're in the playoffs, they end up playing the Pats, Ravens, or Chiefs. Yeah, in there. Yeah, we don't have a good enough record to typically get home field advantage throughout the playoffs, and that's what ends up killing us. We don't like to play outside in the cold, or our guys don't. Anyway, yeah, we gotta do something about that. Got to get to those 12, 13 wins. That way you can get that playoff seeding, because it gets loud in Houston. It's pretty. The home field advantage is an advantage, I think, when they do play in that stadium. These look sick. I'm going in white and black.
Peacock, there's stuff in the comments. You said this is not all like current necessarily. Huh?
Right, it's not all current.
Okay, because you had about Jamar Chase. That was from the other day.
Yeah, so it was just the weekly recap for Friday. So everything that happened this week, all the way up until today.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the whole week. Yeah, I know that happened on Jamar Chase, and then he said he's okay. To be honest, from what I've seen, it doesn't look like he's gonna be okay. I'd be a little bit worried about his production in the first couple of weeks of playing football. Is that
you talking about Chase? You saying?
Yeah, Jamar Chase's hyperextension looked a little ugly.
Yeah, because I'm in 2 other leagues besides the Papa Guru, and in both of them I got the number 3 pick, which I don't.
Watch,
really
I will see if I can find that video. Whoops. Just so you can see it in case you haven't.
Bro, these are too fresh. Like this shit is hell.
They don't take.
Look at how dope the stitch it is, though.
There it is. It's out GWN right there, embroidered bucket hat. He left the tag on too. Looks dope.
Come on, because it's extra dope. Because it's extra dope. Hey,
nice.
Even this one, look, the trucker with the brown in the back though.
Yeah, and I chose the gold threads for the embroidery on that one. Looks nice.
Yeah, you killed that. I
kind of like that bucket hat.
Yeah.
Right?
I've never worn a bucket hat in my life, but I kind of.
We're bringing the 90s back.
Yeah.
I got a rope hat right here. Oh shit! I got a rope hat right here. West Side League rope hat.
See? Yeah, I seen that one in Vegas too. Hey, that one hard.
That's sweet. Yeah, the whitewood. Art took off with my blue GWN one. He was just like, I like this. It didn't even fit his head with his dreads on and shit. He's like, this is mine.
Because I gave him a fucking. He's the only XXL large blue GWN.
I've never been a big hat wearer, honestly, but I kind of like those when y'all wear those fedora things. I kind of like.
Oh
those.
yeah,
we mean business.
We mean business.
Those were
we messing around when the fedoras go on.
Weren't fedoras real popular?
Ooh, do we have fedoras on the new site?
Cuba.
We don't have fedoras on the new site. We have beanies and sweaters and stuff will be here. Like I'll wait till like end of September to roll that stuff out because it's still hot.
Wasn't a fedora like a popular hat in Cuba?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's
my father-in-law wears a Panama hat like all the time, like 24/7.
Panama. Yeah, you know, definitely. It's a real mobster / gangster / be businessman. Like, you can pull off a lot of looks with a fedora. You know what I mean?
Oh, before you left, Bogey, what I was going to tell you, because I know about how old you are, whatever, you're 40, some, a little over 40.
Yeah, 41.
But I like the idea that it even seems like Peacock's kind of like this too, that even though y'all are not that old, y'all kind of like have an appreciation for some good older music.
Heck yeah.
Kind of came before y'all, and you realize they had some of the best music ever made.
Yeah. Think about this, Pops. I have fond memories of going on road trips, and I'm in the car, and like my dad sometimes like be like, "Oh, we listened to this tape so many times. Let's see what's going on the radio here." And he's like, "Oh, you're listening to all 80s, or you're listening to all golden era rock, or classic rock." You know what I mean? Like before Pandora and streaming platforms, they had radio stations designated to specific genres, so it was easy to like jump through eras and then when I grew up making music, I would go back to the library of memories of these songs and find different samples and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and then becoming that guy who would dig through, the older music to find cool stuff that we could use. You just build this vast library of appreciation for all the genres. You know what I mean? Like I love Brazilian jazz. Like I love Sinatra and Tony Bennett. And
if you could take the artists and put them together like that on my playlist, like next to each other, you'd be like, what the hell is
right?
Yeah. What the hell is this Tejano musician doing next to
hella click too though. Right? Because like you fuck with everything from Motorhead and Green Day all the way down to Czarface. And
I think I know.
You know what I mean?
rap, hip hop, Tejano, fusion, Mexican, international, anything and everything. Christian.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
Some good pop music too.
Yeah.
I may have mentioned this one to you before, but I think I may have. But I know you would like it. And man, I used to have back in the late 70s and early 80s, I was kind of like what you would call like an audiophile. I like really good stereo equipment where you could crank that shit up and it was like really good, clear.
Nobody's allowed to touch your EQ.
I was like, man, you got to listen to shit loud where you can really hear.
Come on. What was that? I couldn't hear you. This music is too loud.
But listen to this album. You might be familiar with it. The old sax guy, Grover Washington.
Okay, yeah, I'm aware of Grover
Called
Washington.
Mr. Magic. You have to listen to that and put that on some kind of a sound system where you can really crank it and it sounds. You would be amazed how good that is.
Wow, and yeah, because he is definitely. Does he do all brass or he's the sax guy?
He's the sax guy, but it's kind of like, I don't even know how you describe it. This Mr. Magic, it's kind of like jazz funk or something, but it's awesome. It's just like got this great rhythm and vibe to it.
I like to listen to Japanese city pop, and it's like crazy, like going on or whatever, but it's funky, like
kind of like video game-ish too.
Video game-ish. Yeah, that shit is like
assignment.
Japanese funk from the 70s and beyond. Like, bro, they made all those fucking like the G.I. Joe and Transformers like beats. They're hella tight. Those are all Japanese funk bands and shit.
Dude, so the alternate X-Men intro from Japan, have I shared that with you? That shit goes crazy.
Oh my God, I need to flip that.
It's crazy.
Homework assignment. I want you to go check out Mr. Magic by Grover Washington.
Oh, 100%. Mr. Magic by Grover.
You too, Peacock.
I'm going to do it. You know me. I'm going to put it on right now after this.
Yeah, Grover. What was his name again? Grover
Washington.
Grover Washington. My bad, Grover.
It's the album Mr. Magic, and I think that's the name of the first song. It's like an 8-minute song.
Oh, nice. That's what's up. You know what I'm feeling real cool on the weekends, and the kids want me to make breakfast. I go, hey Alexa, play "This Is Bill Withers" on Spotify, and
I love Bill Withers.
Bill Withers has the best fucking like I'm happy in the morning music to make breakfast, and my kids can
I'll tell y'all something I used to think. I can't say I actually ever did it, but I always thought Mr. Magic would be a good like making love song.
Noted. I got plans tonight.
It's raining
Mr.
outside.
Magic.
It's like, listen, it's
Mr. Magic,
throw on that vinyl that just starts cracking. You got the fireplace going. That's old school macking right there.
Let's go.
Cook some boudin balls, right? Listen, baby, we're gonna stay in. I got some boudin balls.
I'm getting hungry.
You know what I mean? I want calzone.
All right, so that's your homework assignment, Bogey. Check out Mr. Magic, bro. You too.
100%.
We're putting that in the group chat after this stream's over.
Ooh.
Just so everybody's aware, still fantasy football news updates you need to know. I've put them on the screen. If you're listening, now's a good time to go ahead and glance over at your YouTube stream and check it out. But just real quick, Travion Henderson still on track to play for Week 1. Josh Jacobs formally charged on Thursday. Alex Pierce activated off the PUP list. Kirk Cousins and Mendoza remain in the QB competition. Wan'Dale Robinson's being evaluated for a concussion.
No.
Isaiah Pacheco is now dealing with a back issue. Poor guy. Everything's going on.
Oh, no, my neck and my back and my knee and my wrist and my.
They settle it out of court for a starting position with somebody with Kareem Hunt. Cameron Dicker is working through an injury. Dicker, the kicker.
Uh-oh.
Keon Coleman, the cursed. Keon Coleman is no longer wearing. Keon Coleman has shed his walking boot for the Bills.
Oh.
Jonnu Smith signed with the Packers. Torrey Orton's injury is not significant, but he has not had any preseason action in my dynasty leagues. Cedric Tillman was released by the Browns. Tutu Atwell was traded to the Rams, and Aaron Donald's status
Hold on.
unchanged.
Let me get this straight. They released Toots Magoots. He signs with the Dolphins, and then the Rams trade. They're like, we like that shitty deal you got over there. Let's trade for that.
That's exactly what
They
happened.
did not want to pay him anything. They're like, oh, yeah. Trade.
We'll let the Dolphins pay for you and then trade.
That is fucking awesome.
So Super Bowl champion Tutu Atwell back with the Rams.
Yes. And then
That's a shout out and a nod to our boy LQ, Rams fan. He posted that early this morning. Super Bowl champion, respect on Tutu Atwell's name, apparently.
You know what's okay? My relationship till this day with our old pal LQ is literally just texting each other. Fuck you.
Hate.
I'm like,
Interdivision hate.
I'm like, hey, I just fired the shot the other day.
Yeah, he was in Vegas the same time we were. So I told him, hey, next time, we'll peep that. We'll get together. And then he was like, I need in on that league, though. And I was like, hey, it can be done.
Damn, bruh. If we would have knew he was out there, but
he was posting content, and it was like, it's like him by himself outside of like a casino. And it's like when you're the last man standing at 6 a.m. or some shit. And I was like, oh, bro does not know what he missed with us.
I know, bro. He wouldn't have been the last man standing. He's like, come over here with all the rest of us last standing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The last standing gang. Yeah, when LQ first moved out here, he goes, so how far are you from LA? I'm like, I'm 6 hours. Oh shit, I thought you were like an hour away from LA. Like,
6 hours is nothing for me, bro. It's Texas.
I was like, Cali's so big, bro.
When you said that you guys are like 4 or 5 hours drive from Vegas, I'm like, I would never fly. I'll be there every weekend.
In the beginning too, right? He was like, hey, how do I find some, I go, oh man, I got a guy. But I go, you could just go into the store. And he was like, I don't want to get my name on anything. I'm like, bro, go to the fucking store.
Just sign up. Sign up with one place and just come back to it all the time.
They're going to give you all kind of free shit just for showing. I said, for real? And then he went. He's like, oh, the dispensaries are badass. I'm like, I'm telling you. Like, enjoy that. Well, because at the time, too, when he moved out here, they weren't as abundant in Jersey. And even though they were in Jersey, he wasn't fucking with it like that. You know what I mean? He got homies and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I was like, oh, you're in Cali. He's a Cali kid now.
Oh, there it is. NFL rookie report cards. Marlon Klein is easily the most explosive player in the Texans tight end room. That's what I told you. Brandon knows it. We've seen it. That's what they drafted him for. Even though he didn't catch a lot of passes in Michigan.
Ooh, that's Jewish, isn't it?
He's German.
Oh, Klein. It's not Kleinfeld.
It's Klein. Oh, yeah. It's not Kleinstein.
Or Steve. Yeah. Klein.
It's Klein.
Yeah.
All right, look, y'all, I got to get going. I got to go do something, but I enjoyed being on with y'all.
Come on, Pop.
Every time. Ladies and gentlemen, Papa Guru. Everyone.
Hopefully, y'all put me in the group. Put me in the group deal, and
yeah, we'll get you added.
Hopefully, after this show, hopefully people watch it. We got a couple people that are going to join up, and we'll have the Papa Guru League full.
Papa Guru. I'm gonna make it my mission to fill it.
All right, they can get in touch with you. Peacock Lee's the one that can send out the invite if they were.
Listen, Papa Guru, I'll make sure that rest of those spots get filled.
All right, it sounds good.
Come on,
y'all have a good weekend, and
you too, Pops.
You too. We'll catch you later, man.
Appreciate you.
All right,
yes, sir.
Talk to y'all later.
Yes, sir. Papa Guru. Thank you. And just to follow up on that, the Titans now believe that Wan'Dale Robinson avoided the concussion.
Yeah, I made a phone call.
They're like, look, just say you remember everything. Back at baseline.
You're like, what is your name? Juan apostrophe Dale. They're like,
he's good to go. He's good to go.
He's like, no one just pronounces the apostrophe. And
I put it in there, Juan apostrophe Dale. I mean, I typed it out.
See, because you know it.
I typed that one from the heart.
Do you remember D apostrophe Ante?
Yes, Deontay
Foreman.
Donta. It's Donta Foreman.
Yeah, but what's the
Donta.
an apostrophe in that motherfucker?
It's Donta.
Yeah, that's so badass.
Donta, wish your running back was hot like me. Donta.
Hey, she was bad in the motherfucker.
Bro, don't even get me started on Nicole Schwarzinger or whatever her name is, bro. Don't get me started.
Yeah,
I saw her post. Wait, listen. I saw her post on Instagram like 2 weeks ago. It was her birthday. She's like 50 something. Bro,
And she's still banging.
she looks 34.
Oh,
You know, okay, so you know that song, the 311? Amber is the color of your
energy.
That fool wrote that song for her, bro.
And she's how old now?
She's 50 in her mid 50s?
Yeah, 50. He wrote that song about her?
Yeah. That song's about her.
You know what's crazy is that
Amber is the color of her energy.
because they were kind of like in like the Offspring kind of.
Oh, yeah. So he was like a young
They were
rocker.
kind of grouped up with them.
He probably could have gotten in the mix and saw her on tour and be like, brah.
And then remember, even the Offspring guy, he does Fly for a White Guy, so that takes him out of the stratosphere.
Ding, ding, ding. Give it to me, baby.
And he had the FUBU jersey on with the big Cuban.
With the visor upside down and shit.
FUBU jersey though.
Sideways visor upside down.
The sideways. Oh, that was Lee.
Lee was the guy from the.
Lee's pretty fly for a white guy.
That's his intro music next year at the draft. Give it to me, baby.
That was one thing, right? It's like, okay, you know, in real time, I'm like, you know me in Vegas, I'm more focused on just like, I'm like over here putting the vibe out. I'm like, ugh, I'm hella fly. And then all of a sudden, the draft's going. I'm like, we didn't intro everyone.
No, we didn't.
I was too busy like putting the vibe, I'm like, posing in front of the cameras and shit.
I was too busy looking like a bad guy from a Van Damme movie.
Hey, listen, nobody wanted to fuck with you. You were in the Ultimate Fighter.
Nobody did fuck with me. Normally they're like, Peacock, this, that. No, I was like straight up like, look at Peacock.
Everyone's secret joke. Hey, look, I'm getting there though. You know,
Yeah, hey, shit.
I was like, I'm gonna be there next year with you, Peacock. I was working hard this year.
I had so many outfit changes, and I was like, you know what? I didn't even wear half the shirts because I wasn't wearing any shirts.
Your outfit change consisted of putting the shirt on and then taking it off. Outfit change.
I was like, nobody's noticed this, but I've changed into 4 different pairs of swimming trunks in the last hour.
Hey, you were killing it. I was announcing every change for me.
Diamond Joe was stressing and he was like, yeah, you got about 7 outfit changes in front of me so far.
Yeah. And I had to, every time I had an outfit change, I had to go find him and let him know too. Because when I was first exploring like the downstairs, and then I found into that area where I was like, oh, this is sick. Who's Jordan's? Oh, this is Diamond Joe's.
Oh yeah, I thought that room already came like that.
I'm like, this motherfucker's trying to kill us. He had like 12 pairs of shoes. Like, oh, that means he has at least 12 outfits. So I started counting mine up. Like, I have like 8. I'm like, yeah.
I was literally dressed like Van Damme here. I had the fucking boots with the pants and the fucking muscle shirt.
Yes. Mr. Silk on the wear. Hey, you was at the bar. Hey, you could be at the bar doing the splits, right? That's how Van Damme used to kill it. Remember that shit? Wow. Kickboxer.
Fuck yeah, dude. Next year, I'm doing the rolled up like leather jacket with the fucking deep V-neck and the parachute pants.
Ooh, that's hella gangster. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, man. I have to do the Bruce Lee getup next year. Diamond Joe, he introduced wigs now.
Oh, it was a good time out there. It was a good time out there.
You know what I mean?
It didn't go exactly as planned, but we're gonna nail it for sure next year.
Hey, whenever you're in karate, right? What are those boards that they break in? Those are just regular standard boards, huh?
Yep.
We gotta break board. We gotta break boards for the.
It's like it's not like a full inch. I think they're like or maybe they are or whatever, but they're not real thick or anything. It's not a 2x4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like
I feel like
they're like 1x2s, maybe smaller, like a half half of that? I'm not too sure.
I,
They're smaller than that. 1x2s are still kind of thick.
right? What was it? Encino Man? Remember he's holding it on his face.
Say dimensions for board breaking.
Hold on, I'm gonna grab one more for the one more.
It's a 1x12 by 11, so it's like a sheet. But yeah, it's 1 inch thick. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense now. I was like, I don't know. My kiddo is like, they stacked 2 of those together and did like an axe kick. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, I went through all the news. Nothing else is broke today. Hopefully, there's no more injuries from now until the kickoff for regular season. I do believe there's some games tonight. Let me check what's on the menu. Preseason week 3.
Well,
Season week 3 includes shit. Give me a list of the fucking games. Schedule all. I don't need the odds. I need the games. Here we go. Friday, Commanders at Ravens. Texans at Panthers. Falcons at Dolphins. Giants at Jets. The Battle of MetLife.
before you slipped up right there, you sounded legit like if it was movie phone for the games, though.
I used to call him before, get the showtimes.
Welcome to AOL movie phone.
We have the Buccaneers at the Jaguars. Bengals at Eagles. Saints at the Cowboys. Cardinals versus Packers. Seahawks and Chiefs. Vikings and Broncos. And then Saturday.
And this again. Press 0.
And then Saturday games, Lions at Colts and Bears at Titans. And the Titans fans up in an uproar about the Texans rivalry uniforms.
Before the internet was accessible on our hip, we used
to
call the thing.
Call the movie phone.
777 film.
It was like, okay, look, if we want to get to the movies, we're going to go at this time. And if it's sold out, we can pivot to this other one that starts 10 minutes later. That was our plan all the time.
Right.
Because you didn't know the movie was sold out.
Fandango?
Oh, I still use Fandango. It still tells me.
Like
These
back
are
in the days, bro, Fandango was like, oh my God.
Message.
We had cut school to go watch the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Because I think we might have been juniors or seniors whenever that came. We were in.
That was the second one, right? The episode 2?
Yeah, the second episode 2.
Yeah, we were there.
I remember we told the teacher, right? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm not going to be there either. We had a sub that day. We saw him there at the theater. I was like,
nice. I did that with
X-Men. On Fandango just like us.
We did that with one of the X-Men movies. And it was funny because like.
Oh, the United?
I don't remember which one it was, but I was definitely
like.
It
had been part 2 because you were like maybe a junior or a senior.
That makes more sense. And we cut out and then we did a whole bunch of fungi and then like toked up and went to the movies and it was nice. And it was like a group of us, like 6 chicks.
That X-Men movie was badass. Part 2 was the shit. They opened up with Nightcrawler raiding the White House. What?
Yeah, that's a dope ass intro to the movie.
Sick.
I haven't finished the X-Men 97 season 2 yet, but I have like 1 or 2 more.
Is it all out now?
Yeah, I have like the 1 or 2 more episodes to go. Like I'm almost done with it.
I'm gonna binge it. I gotta do Batman and X-Men.
The Batman one I binged like hardcore.
If I don't do this now, I'm not gonna do it until like the off season.
Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to watch shows right now. I have like 2 more episodes of House of the Dragon. That's 2 hours I need to dedicate to finish watching that shit with my wife before I can move on to other things. And Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 just came out on Netflix. I'm trying to catch up with that, and they're only 20-minute episodes. I did binge watch The Cape Crusader. That shit was fucking awesome.
Somebody told me, I go, oh, I kind of want to get into the House of Dragon, then I can get into fucking Game of Thrones. And he goes,
you could do that.
He goes like this. He goes, it ends bad. Don't even start.
They all die eventually.
Like, don't even fucking waste your time. I'm like, all right.
They all definitely die at some point.
Discouraged me.
No, man, they're cool. They're cool. They're definitely cool to watch. I like, especially like right before Halloween starts kicking in. Like they're like, we got dragons and folklore and people dying. It's like, okay.
If I watch when I get into it, I'm gonna be so late
Bro, I was definitely Prince Damon like 4 years ago.
Like, you're so 2010, right?
The last Halloween party that I threw and was drinking at, I was Prince Damon. So it was pretty dope.
Someone told me I would be the leader of the fucking the castrated guys, the bastards.
No, I could see you as a Valerian.
The balls
of the sea, like, you know, commanding a ship at sea.
But he does have his balls, right?
Oh yeah, has his balls. And you have Targaryen bloodline in your family, so you can fly dragons.
The whole gang they have no balls.
No.
They're all castrated.
You're. I don't even remember that shit. You're totally on some other stuff.
On game.
It's like one dude, and he's like a helper or a hand of the prince. He's
So there's not a whole gang of them?
No. There's like a few units here and there. Hold on, I gotta get this.
He's trying to tell me I'm the one guy with no cock and balls. Like, fuck him. It's like, don't you put that label on me?
Never mind, I hung up. Yeah, so there's like one or two eunuchs that there's not. Oh, never mind. He's talking about the soldiers. Yeah, so there's like a whole
the bastards.
Yeah, but this isn't House of Dragons. That's Game of Thrones, Ron.
Yeah.
You're referencing stuff that came out 10 years ago. That's why I was confused. Yeah, Grey Worm. He's like the leader of the Sullied, the Unsullied. So the Unsullied are all castrated warriors.
Like, okay, for years, I never watched the league. I did watch it eventually, right? But for years, I didn't watch it. And I'm talking about, I played fantasy football for like 10 years before I watched it.
Shame.
Everyone always told me, you're hella Ralphie. And then I'm like, Ralphie's the guy fucking another guy in the fucking Legend. And I was like,
Ralphie's the guy with pocket dog. Ralphie's the guy with pocket dogs who says to make eye contact with him when you ejaculate or take.
Damn. And then he gets hungry and pulls out a pocket dog. Legit.
That show's fucking crazy. My wife and I saw some of those, and she was like,
I am kind of Ralphie.
We saw some of those, and then she was like, that taco guy's my favorite. And I was like, yeah, he's really stupid and good looking. It's hilarious.
Taco?
Yeah.
You're totally Taco then. You're the best looking guy out of the group. Peacock.
What a great show. That's a really good show.
Yo, hey, look, I remember time when Joe was like, I'm really upset with Peacock. Why? Because it's shredded. Exactly.
I told you, midlife resurgence. I was like, I got like 6 months before. I had like 6 months before Vegas. I was like, I have some goals. I'm going to hit those before I get there. And then I asked AI, I was like, AI, what do I have to do? I was like, what do I have to do? To have a six pack by the time I get to Vegas? And then I printed out a workout sheet and I basically stuck to it almost every day.
I've been trying to do these dips where, you hit the dip, but it's like you're in a sitting position with your feet all the way up.
The L sit.
Yeah.
It's easier if you do those on rings at first. That way you have a little bit of space for your feet.
Oh, I need to get a ring.
Or like parallel bars at the park. That way you have space. That way your feet aren't like all the way. Like, anyways, you can work up to it. Anyways, so I did a lot of gymnastics work like 10 years ago. I was back flipping and doing stuff on rings and muscle ups.
You know what's so crazy? In your high school, you had motherfuckers that break dance and they were hella dope, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Right? So do we. What happened to that?
I don't know, man. The culture was definitely popping back up again.
They died with our generation, huh?
Late 90s.
I had homies that would do hitting the flares.
Late 90s. I was doing Broncos and knee stands and shit. I wanted to break dance so hard. I remember, like, we would have battles, bro. We would have break dance battles.
I was all style. I was dancing.
Let me fucking just dance here in the background. Do the little, I forget what that fucking thing. That shit, yeah. Let me hit that thing. That's the shit.
Hit the little.
Get on the knees and just spin around. Do the worm.
You know what I mean? Got the homie. He's playing me like a yo-yo. I'm so bad.
You're like puppet master. We used to do all that shit too. We had the gym dances, and we had a group of those motherfuckers, and some of those dudes are like almost professional already. You're like, oh fuck, you don't fuck with them.
Right? They're hella yoked up, doing all power moves. All power moves.
It's crazy. Like, here, I'm gonna flip this guy over, do a suicide. Crazy.
Bro, the suicide.
Remember those? Just
yeah. Right on that shit. Yeah, but if they hit it smooth though, or even like the continuation. Or nutcracker, they hit the continuation, then they start hitting the nutcracker. That just flares in the motherfucker like
doing a pommel horse on the floor, bro. You're fucking crazy.
Just the flares period to me was insane.
Yeah, it takes a lot of strength.
Yeah, or even just crabbing too. crabbing.
yeah, that shit was that little pop.
Yeah, like what the fuck? They're just on their hands, just with their legs in the air.
My wrists,
Right? And
I'd be going out there with a beanie and like a sock on my hand and shit, fucking trying to do stuff.
Right, spinning.
That's definitely the era when I was wearing bucket hats. I'll tell you that.
Facts, because it was in bucket hats.
Yeah, bucket hats are fucking so in.
Bro, that was the era. Like in junior high, right? Like junior high was like for us was like late
90s. Yeah,
right?
mid late 90s, 96 to 99ish.
Yeah, me too. Because my shit was 6th grade to 8th grade.
Ours wasn't, but I was always hanging out with the older kids. So
yeah, it's like but like there's this kid named Sam Ed, Cambodian kid, and he was yoked up like as a kid. And he had older brothers. He was the youngest of 4, and they were all breakdancing motherfuckers from the 80s. You know what I mean? And like we would go to the dances. He had his helmet, and it was crazy because see nowadays they probably won't let you in with a helmet because that's a weapon.
Oh, for sure.
Right? But he would give us a helmet, bro, and he would just prop up on the helmet, and then he would be like, "Spin me."
Let's go.
Like,
yeah, we used to do shit like that.
It's amazing the technique, though. You know what I mean? Because like once he gets going, you know, he's doing the different things, picking up speed. You know what I mean? Yeah. Eventually, boom, the legs come together, and he's just going down.
Like a top. You just pull the string on the top.
He's aerodynamic. He's gonna drill into the ground.
That's fucking crazy. That's badass.
Right? Like, spin me.
And so during that era, I had one of my cousins was in high school, and those things would go on, and there was dances and shit, and there was like hip hop or breakdancing shit. He was into the rap game, so he'd come in with his crew, and they would fucking they'd freestyle some joints while those guys were fucking breakdancing, and that was like the intermission style of the dance, so the DJ didn't have to put shit on. You know what I'm saying?
It put them on the spin cycle. At our school dances in high school, you would have, you know, they're playing the hip hop. They would play like, because you know, in the night.
There was dancing crews. Like I knew a fool who was in a crew till like we were in college, graduated and shit. His name was Christopher with a K-Y-R-Y. We call him Christ. K-R-Y-S, Christopher Christ.
Yo, Christopher, bro. Christos.
But that fool was in a crew. I remember like being at a club in my early 20s, and he pulled up with a crew, like in the club. Like
fucking dude. And you know what's crazy about the dance crews? They'll squab too.
Oh yeah, dude. I was like, shit. Should I like?
Don't get mad if you do some disrespectful dance moves.
What the fuck? It was crazy, and they were walking in with fine honeys too. I'm like, these girls are into that. That's wild, but okay.
Our school dances, you'd have like the breakdancing battle, and then as soon as the DJ changed the music to like some house or trance, then you had all the fucking glow stick motherfuckers out there. But like when you the trance, do you remember the trance dancers? They used to do some shit. It's called Liquid.
They'd have the lights and they do all this fucking shit in your face.
Well, that too. But like Liquid was like you're hella smacking, right?
Yeah.
They would have these gloves and it's like liquid, right? They would do all these dances, like they put all this fucking they just do this crazy
Crooked Kamesh said the name was the Water Walkers.
Himself doing all this liquid shit. You're like, where's this motherfucker go? He's feeling it. He's on a good one.
They like, said, I just imagine the homie pop locking it to Debbie Deb. The crew's name was the Water Walkers.
Sick, bro. Hey, listen, I don't doubt it. And Cricket, he looked like he'll cut it up. You know what I mean? Listen, we did have a dance crew. It was but before my time, my older sister and them, yeah, they had a dance. It was a gang for real. Like them, I mean.
And those are the good. Those are like the good, like the shit, the choreographed shit that you see with like performers nowadays in the background. Like that's my sister's dance crew also. Like those times, like the early '90s, late '80s shit. The fucking the Fly Girls from fucking In Living Color.
They would tape In Living Color. They would tape In Living Color because the Fly Girls would dance in and out of the commercial breaks.
Yep.
And you know what I mean?
My sister was in there, choreographing shit all the time, taping stuff, all the old school.
Our sisters are like the same age, huh?
Yeah, they're about what, like late 40s now?
75, 76.
Yep, late 40s to the early 50s.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my sister just turned 50, yeah.
I think my sister's 49 or 48. 48. There you go.
Yeah, same gen.
Gen X.
Yeah.
Generation Strange.
We're Zennials.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm part of Gen X. Like there's lots of parts.
No, listen to the Peacock. They
no,
call
the
us Zennials.
X millennial. Like it's the in between. Before
we
millennial.
saw it all. We're the special.
We're like a mix of both.
We were raised by them, and we grew up in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't like because something like I'm a millennial, and it's like my sister-in-law who's like 33, 32, and like she gets some stuff, and I was like, you didn't really see all of it. I mean, I guess because my wife and her brother were older.
Oh, it goes all the way to 2000, huh?
Yeah, it does, which is weird. I'm like, dude, what? We missed like my age bracket. I missed about like a year or two to be Gen X or whatever.
Because remember, there was a point in time where like it was funny to make fun of millennials. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Like, and then it was like, then somebody goes, you're a millennial. No, I'm not.
That's the way
it was like early 2000s and up or something, like, or 2000 and up. Like, no, it goes from 1980 to 2000.
I found a chart. Let's see how accurate this is.
Right.
So 1925 to 45 is the big. Hold on, let me move this out of the way. Is the silent generation. 45
because they went through the depression.
Yeah. 45 to 65 is our parents, which is the baby boomers.
Yeah.
Then Gen X is 65 to 80. And then millennials is 80 to 95. Then Gen Z
to 95.
Now 95 to 2010 is Gen Z.
Interesting.
And then anything after 2010 is Gen Alpha.
But they say, so now look that up, right? I think it's from 78 to 86.
Yeah, it might be.
It's Zennials.
This chart might be wrong. Who knows?
Well, because Zennials is something that I've just only seen in recent history. Like they started saying, yo, there's this little pocket, these crazy motherfuckers, and we run the world.
Millennials 81 through 96. I don't know, man. That's weird.
I don't know about that one because it has to involve the back end. The one that I saw was like 78.
Damn, a lot of them are saying like 81 to 96, millennial.
No, but that one. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, none of them are showing.
Zennial.
None of them are showing the Zennial because it's like, I think
because it's like a niche. It's a niche thing.
Yeah, we kind of made that shit up.
Yeah, let's make Zennial shirts. Embroidered.
Generation Z, Generation Alpha, Millennials, Generation X. Yeah, that's not on here. Generation Beta. Oh my god.
Oh, that's whack. Poor them.
Poor them. Not even my youngest daughter.
Hold on. What years are those?
2020 up.
Okay. Oh no, poor Mimi. She's definitely not a beta though. She fucking is a boss.
She's a Generation Alpha then. She's not beta.
She woke up this morning. She goes, because yesterday she came home. She's like, my ear hurts, and I'm like, yeah, and then, I'm like, you probably have an ear infection because you've been kind of congested. The young ones, they don't know how to blow their nose clear. They just
yeah.
And it's just, thanks for the ear infection now. But like, so, and it's her right ear. But this morning, I go, how are you feeling, babe? Because I'm getting her ready for school. She's like, my ear hurts. I go, you mean your right one? Oh yeah, it hurts. I'm like, oh, she's good. I'm like, she's good. I'm like, at least it feels better the next day. So might get her like on a couple day regimen of we got her.
She feels good enough to fake it.
Right. But she knows the power she wields with the daddy.
Don't they all?
Little Mimi Burger. She's a big-eyed version, like a giant-eyed version of my oldest. Like
when I do big eyes, it's weird. Like people are like, "Whoa, you have eyes! Don't do that."
Yeah, like Mimi's eyes, she has alien eyes. Like whoa, like. I'm like, yo, she can see what I'm thinking. I'm like,
that's hilarious.
Yo, she's a fucking alien, dude. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, my little one, she needed glasses because we were always telling her, hey, why are you sitting so close to the TV? Turns out she needed glasses. But she got the Versace joints, bro. She has
gotta love insurance.
glasses.
She has good taste.
Dude. So expensive.
Did she go round frame?
No, they're like cat eye, like they kind of
Cool.
Yeah, she's all on her thing, dude. She was wearing a matching varsity like Letterman jacket today with a skirt, like if she was a cheerleader. I was like, "You're 8 years old. What the?"
That's hella tight.
Where'd you get that cool varsity jacket?
Right. H&M.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. My Versace.
I saw a varsity jacket, and it was in the. You know when you're walking by something, it was in the glass. It was green. It was pleather, clearly. It was green and black, but it had a giant bead on it. And I was like, I have to have it. And I looked at the tag. It said $17. Boom. I could buy it 5 times right now because how much I want it, right? And I swear, every time I wear that shit, someone goes, yeah. And I'm like, hey, is this a school? I'm like, I bought it at H&M. I'm like, someone's like, yeah, bro. I'm like, show. Give him a dap.
I feel that comment right here by Crooked Commish. He said, man, I wish we all lived closer by so we could hang this weekend. No kidding.
I know, huh? Or even just football and shit. Here's the thing, at least with Crook, if I wanted, I could be like, oh, $200, I can go see Crook. You know what I mean? And just even do a day trip if I wanted, because it's just like that. You know what I mean? When you're only an hour-ish flight away. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
But you know what I'm saying?
Even flying
that's how we did in Vegas for so long.
Even flying to Lee would take me 2.5 hours, I think, which is crazy.
I know. Texas,
so far away from everyone. The closest one is Spencer.
Me and Kitteh, we just Kitteh, he works at the Magic Kingdom. I mean, he's a mechanic over there. And the last time we went to Disneyland, he definitely took care of us and he kicked it. You know, we went riding rides and shit. And he said this the other day, we're due for another Disneyland trip. I'm like, we fucking are. You know what I mean?
I've never been.
I always love that. You know what I mean? And it's just, you know what I mean? Get to go see my guy Kitteh.
I heard it's cheaper to go to the one in Japan now.
Fuck it, let's go to Japan. Bro, oh no, don't not let them you can't go back to America. I'm like, no. Should have never left. They're not gonna allow me back in the country.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Kitteh, tell the big mouth. Yeah, I heard that one's badass too.
I've heard some things.
Disneyland is it's nostalgic to me. Anyone who's never been to Disneyland or because we don't do the Disney World, we're on the West Coast. Pretty sure Disney World's fucking awesome.
The Florida one?
Yeah. That's you need a whole week to do that, bitch. You know what I mean? If I ever did Disney World too, I'll take the fam and I'll pay for all the cut line joints. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Let's do it all. Cause then it becomes worth it. You know what I mean? I'm early on, our early Disneyland memories as parents was waiting in a 3-hour line. I'm like, man, I killed half our day.
Bringing the wrong walking shoes, taking the kids when they're too young.
Yeah.
All the things.
We're at the end of the night. It's 8 o'clock. They've been out for 10 hours and I'm fucking carrying this boat. Damn it. Oh. That was my son. He's half my size, right? The last time we were there, he was out. And then you start seeing, when you're leaving, you start seeing parents are doing crazy shit. You see a stroller, there's a kid, he's underneath the stroller too. You know what I mean? Gotta get out of here. You start making bad judgment calls.
Okay, I got all the orders in on this one. Stupid work. You gonna put a bow on this one?
Was it a heavy load when you came back from?
Actually, no, it wasn't. It was pretty chill. I was able to knock it out that first day, and then after that, I got chill the rest of this week.
Oh, they canceled that first one.
Yeah, they canceled that trial, so I was like, woof, thank goodness. Because otherwise, I'd probably have work stacking up this week on me. You know what I mean? You
know what's crazy? You work a job too where you got to get fly in certain instances.
Right now, I'm not flying.
Okay. I know, I like this show because I'm it gives me a reason to I'm gonna get fly. Today I'm regular. It's I want to get fly.
Kamish wants to know how close you are to the city. Mouth and him want to look at a game next year's schedule to see if the Cubs and Giants are playing.
I am Here's the thing, bro. If we need to get to the Bay, that's nothing. I'm 2 hours from the Bay.
There you go.
Yeah, as soon as I enter, I'm 2 hours from the South Bay. As soon as I enter said South Bay, I'm 45 minutes away from everything.
From everything.
Yeah, if I need to go to Oakland, or
I was in the city many moons ago.
Vallejo's actually where it's like Vallejo's the North Bay. I'm the closest to Vallejo. Like
I've learned to not call it San Fran because people don't like that.
Yeah, it's the city. He had it right. Well, because also if you get specific, like when people say Filmo, and that's a certain like section. You know what I mean?
Right.
Filmo. You know what I mean? Then there's Hunters Point, and there's the Mission District. There's Soma, the South Mission District.
The pier. I went all over, but like I hung out by the pier and ate some food out there.
I love the city.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. Like before me and my girl had kids, and I knew she was gonna be a nurse, and so I'd be like, I was trying to move us everywhere because I was already everywhere. Like, let's go to LA, and she was like, oh, LA's too fast. It's like, yeah,
it's kind of congested and.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, let's move to the city, and she was like, I don't like the city, and I was like, what the fuck?
Kind of expensive.
Well, at the time too, it wasn't so bad. Like now, everything's just bad. You know what I mean? Like price wise, and this, like I said, this is like, maybe let's say 20 years ago, like literally right before my firstborn is in 07. So it's like 20 years ago. It was like, I was trying to go somewhere like, let's move to Vegas, let's move to LA, let's get the fuck out of Dodge because there's hella money everywhere. And
just trying to move out of my hometown, shit.
Yeah, I was just trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. Like, I could still come back and just rule ass. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, and it took fucking 17 years later, I guess 20 years later almost.
Just like that.
Right? Because once you rip the Band-Aid off, I'm out of here. Two stoves, as we would say. Stoves are what we call cigarettes, even though they're cigars.
A stogie.
Yeah, they call it a stogie. Hey,
where's this fucking...
Two stoves, peace. We out this bitch. And because like even Mouth, I think when I was talking to Mouth one time, I was like, how long has it been? I think he's been out of San Jose for like fucking 2 decades now. Something like that. But always going back and forth. You know what I mean? Because San Jose is it's a dope ass low key place. I hate that it got like super metropolitan and now it's just taking over. It's like this elite suburb field. You know what I mean? And like if you're not in tech or rich already, like these motherfuckers is flossed and they're like, yeah, I got $1 million house. It's a fucking 1,800 square feet. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you're a boss. You're a boss.
I know I was looking at some other joints on Verbo, like just in case we don't go back to that one, like, something closer or maybe bigger, or maybe even more lavish and still cheap.
Yeah.
The
more modern.
Yeah, but it was this one, the one that Dennis picked out for where we stayed this last time. So far,
it's
still pretty good. Yeah, super dope.
And we're going to get that joint cheaper if we go back.
The other casita and then the pool between both of the areas. Like, really I don't know, dude. I don't even think we took full advantage of the way we could have used the place.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? The Allegeds make it so much fun just standing in anywhere, right?
Yeah, we should have done that downstairs in the pool table of the bar area.
Yeah, even drafting down there. That's
could have dipped underneath where the pool table area was and done stuff there instead of up on the balcony.
Yeah,
but,
because then we could have just stepped outside to blow some tree, and then you got a whole panoramic area where everyone's confined here too. So
the kitchen being up on that second deck back here, going up to that
was part of it.
Everybody, congregated there. Made more sense.
Right.
Good place, man.
The fridge there.
Some other ones, they were pretty dope, but it was like, it's like way more expensive, or it's like, not as modern.
Yeah, and like we already have it in with the guy where he knows we're gonna get absolutely loaded to the gills, at least with tree. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we're not gonna incur any cleaning fees and stuff like that.
Exactly.
That's what's cool. So.
And that spot is badass.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
fuck
plenty
the
of
market,
parking.
even if the
We didn't even use the garage, bro.
I wandered into the garage at one point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that place is like a warehouse. It's huge.
that totally could have been like utilized.
Yeah, we could have made a big mess in there, and
Right.
it'd have been the cleanup would have just been walk it to the dumpster.
That's
And there was fold out tables there and stuff with chairs and stuff too in the garage.
wow.
So like Saturday night, we could have just been like, we're gonna party in
Here's
the
the thing
garage.
is like these things are literally listed as party houses. Like the reason why I didn't like call everybody and their mama that I know out there too just to come and fuck with us is like because like, we have like tens of thousands of dollars of people's equipment and
Yeah.
like I had like it's like $70K plus worth of jewelry just laying around like.
True.
And you know what's funny? Someone still came up on
The
the
trophy.
fucking title.
The trophy, bro. Where's the trophy
That's
at?
crazy. I'm like, this is a murder mystery.
It's an episode of Scooby Doo.
Right? Where's Fred? He would have been on it. Fred would have been missing right now.
We're playing
I
Clue.
feel like Fred always says, ooh, let's go check it out. Because he wants to go fuck Daphne somewhere.
Let's split up, gang. I'll go with
Right.
that.
He's like, and then who usually goes with them? It was like him and Velma. Oh, hey, Fred's a dirty bot. He's like, listen,
Velma had the same idea as Fred. She was trying to get with Daphne.
right? She's a carpet muncher. She had to
The
turn
dude on the
like
plane
that.
that I met on the way back was watching Scooby Doo cartoons.
No, you're telling me about it. You know what's crazy is that you are a beacon of God where like people feel like, calmed by you. Like, listen, just
He was having a PTSD panic attack.
right now.
And I saw him before the flight took off, and he was complaining about legroom that they didn't like credit him on his thing. He's like, "I'll pay extra right now." He's like, "I paid extra before, but whatever." And then like they stuck him in the back of the plane, and then all this stuff. So I was like, I already had a feeling it was that guy when the flight attendant was like, "Hey, we're having somebody with PTSD."
They let this guy on the plane and not me. Fuck that guy. I wasn't doing none of that shit.
That's crazy, man. I can't believe
What
that
the
happened.
fuck? I was sitting there.
I don't feel comfortable. Yeah, man has explosive diarrhea. Or I don't know. I just thought, yeah.
Yeah.
Has a bomb on the plane.
Hey, yo. I could count on one hand how many times I've flown everywhere too, but how many times I'll use the laboratory. Like, I just don't go. I'll wait. The
I've
only
gone.
times I've had to use it was long distance flight too.
No, I usually go in there. Once the seatbelt sign comes off, I have to go. I gotta go. I'll go. I don't care.
I'm just so OCD. It's almost like my insides know too. They're like, all right, we're on a plane. We'll just wait till we're on ground level.
Don't do it.
Everyone go in shutdown mode. Hold on.
Everything going to shutdown mode.
Right?
That's my body until it gets reacclimated to wherever we're at. Wandale Robinson, not believed to have suffered a concussion. Okay. Good deal. I guess. I don't have too much Wandale. Houston. Promotional stuff. Let's see. I'm still in Vegas mode. I gotta change out my stuff here at some point. What do we have coming up this weekend? Nothing. This is it. Next week we start football. Football. Football's back. What do we have? We will have the return of the Playmakers next week. Take a gander at this. Oh, whoops.
Eureka.
We make plays every day, yeah. 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 We make plays every day, yeah.
Just letting them know about Playmakers. Oh, he's probably in the Matrix. Seems like it. Well, oops. In that case, everybody, it's been another episode of Wake Your Game Up. Go ahead and check all the comments for all of the news you might have missed this week. I think we covered just about everything from Deshaun Watson being the starter to Wan'Dale Robinson not having a concussion to Kayshon Boutte being traded to Jamar Chase hyperextending his knee. So just make sure you guys go back and look at all that stuff off the top. Join us this coming Tuesday for another episode of Wake Your Game Up. And then we'll be back with Playmakers on Thursday to kick off the season next week. And then we'll wrap up our Thursday night games with news and notes from around the league on Friday in another edition of Wake Your Game Up. Catch you guys then. Appreciate you. Peace.